Halo. Nah, ini guys. Sabar ya guys ya buat live lainnya guys ya. Lagi ada war nih. Ya ada apa pis? Aduh. Lagi ada war nih. Bentar ya. Masuk. Muka mana? Muka belum mandi. Jadi kayak ya gitu deh. Jadi gue hilangin dulu, gue belum mandi. Sering nggak masalah sih, nggak terlalu kelihatan, tapi ya ntar aja. Emang tiap live biasanya mandi? Ya mandi dong. Gue belum mandi seharian nih dari kemarin nih. Jadi ya nggak enak. Sama hari-hari kemarin ini sebenarnya belum terlalu fit banget sih buat buat streaming. Mantap. Makasih Lopis sudah mampir bis ya. Ntar kalau ada jamnya masih nanti gua live streaming apa ya hari ini tuh. PNLS apa RP nanti tuh. Sumpah cok gue banyak PHP anjing. Banyak PHP-nya dari kemarin tuh. Asli. Jangan deh, fokus balik ke rumah dulu. Sumpah cowok, gue dari kemarin tuh banyak PHP-nya. Gak enak. Jadi kayak gimana ya? Gue yang buat janji sendiri, tapi gue yang ngingkarin sendiri. Kayak pas apes banget gitu loh. Kayak badan kayak kurang enak gitu. Perut tuh rasanya kembung ya. Sampai bener-bener kayak lo kayak makan kenyang, padahal lo makan cuma sekali gitu. Nggak tahu penyakit apa tuh. Jadi ya rada nggak enak gitu. Buat nge-live nanti takutnya kayak nggak semangat. Ini pun kayak apa ya, live nya kayak bukan kepaksa sih, gara-gara pengen live buat luar. Disuruh gabung Yulbrada.
I gotta remember push to talk. It's a pain in the dick.
Is this working? Yeah.
Nah, mate, I can still hear you.
Shut up.
Jadi sekarang siap-siap buat prepare war.
Oh, you guys can hear me, yeah?
Nah.
Yes.
What's
going on,
I don't know
fellas?
how to turn it on. What's up, bro?
Ini gue mati nih sampai ada pertanyaan ngelempar ke gue
You finally
nih.
taking some fucking land? It's a plan.
Give it a crack. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I thought everyone was jumping in just to go fishing. I'm fucking streaming it.
Yeah, it's fishing party, right?
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Musiknya lu kecilin lagi nggak nih?
That'd be the best walk. Everyone just walks over to the nearest water and starts fishing.
Cek bentar,
Just
gue
the
share
ultimate
ke
fuck you to the
grupnya.
other side.
Newworld Indonesia. Let's go. Buka. Sebentar. Share. Nah,
Hello.
Hey,
Hello, look. I assume Axeman's in this war tonight, yeah?
ya Allah level 37 minta ngebar anjing.
Oh, well.
Level 60 ya.
I don't know. I'm giving them advice that it auto joins if they're in there. Anyway.
Brightwood is lacking.
Oh, and the chat, yeah.
Hello.
What's up?
There you go.
Aduh. Mati. Bang, main LS
Yeah,
dong,
setting
aku
up
sabar
the
LS.
push to talk can be a bit annoying.
Ntar lah ya, kalau LS sabar dulu ya.
And
Did you say cancer?
Gua aja
I agree.
yeah.
kemarin mau LS aja kayak males banget
I
sumpah
don't have a
coy.
spare button. Oh, I'm
Kadang gue
like
juga
double
mikir
pinging
gitu.
shit.
I use old.
Kemarin gue yang bikin jadwal
It's not
itu
ideal, but
malah gue nggak live anjing. Badan lagi nggak enak banget coy.
I'm one of those weirdos that
Kayak
doesn't use these
meriang
side
gitu.
mouse buttons anyway, so
Sekarang pun nge-live tuh
I
gara-gara
don't use my thumb.
ini bar
Just
doang.
like that's it.
Kelar bar paling
Yeah,
juga
that's all
off.
I use for push to talk.
Kayak nggak enak badan coy.
But I always
Gue
have
takutnya
a-
nge-live kalau gue lagi nggak
I'm one of
semangat
those
juga
weirdos.
ntar nggak enak gitu.
I used to, but then in first-person shooters, it's kill me. Who's watching
Alright,
me?
is that
Fucking
better?
Skills, son.
smash them all.
Oh, mate, work that fishing rod.
Brightwood katanya kurang
Yeah, that's
ini.
poo.
Udah sync up gue dari sono ini gue jalan balik.
I mean, the majority of us won't have to speak anyway.
Gua
well,
Item gua
yeah,
mana?
it should come down to basically
Oh,
who we have
bawah,
shot
anjing.
calls at the start,
Yeah.
and then if anyone is in need of like call outs or
Raja.
anything like that, it should be very third person, and it should be very limited anyway.
Yeah.
You know, like if
Oh,
one of
ada
our
ini
offshoot
buat-
healers or something is sort of like caught off guard by someone flanking, or if someone sees a big sort of flank on the side or something, by all means, like call it out. That's going to be the other important thing as well. You know, we've got 50 odd people here, and a lot of us will have never met each other until right now tonight. So it's important that if you are
So
making call outs, you're third personing it. It's not on me. It's Chef Hazy, rotate on Chef Hazy, fallen Hazy,
Use
fallen
a
gamma,
compass,
fallen
use
gamma.
landmarks. Yeah.
Correct.
If you feel weird doing that, call out the nearest person next to you.
So something that we've decided to do for this one, Chef, is what we're going to get a couple of guys with great access to sit in the back lines with our healers and DPS, give them a
Yeah,
chance
as-
to actually
like-
get away when the
Yeah, so
So
we're
that
gonna
way
have
they can just
we're gonna have a
walk
couple ice gauntlet guys trying the same thing with the frost walls as well,
yeah, sweet.
and a couple axes ready to go for the grab combos.
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta stick my ice on.
Aduh. Like me.
Time for a prep beer.
Yeah, get your prep beers, your prep whiskeys, get your
Have your
cigarettes out the way, go to the toilet.
Have a Gatorade bottle.
Yeah. Coffees, all that important stuff, and lock yourselves in, guys. Now tonight we're sort of going to run this with 5 primary shot callers. So our 2 primary shot callers will be Taurus and will be Sir Mancho. They'll be calling the mainline tanks. If either of those or both of them are down, they'll call upon their secondary tanks, which will be Freitag. As far as our healing side of things go, they're going to be shot called between Psychasm and Daddy Aris. If either of those guys drop, they will call out Snowy and who was our second we appointed? Rivets. They'll call out Snowy and Rivets to fall in line and shot call after them. For our melee DPS and for our targeting, that's going to come down to a lot of our shot line frontline callers. When they call to fold and when they call to press on the target, we'll group, we'll mob, we'll fall and we'll press as needed. In the case of the opportunity for a enemy being out of place, a bad flank, a caster that's all alone, we will have Riddle shot calling and making those calls for our long range DPS to focus fire. And if the opportunity arises, our front line will switch and fall in that direction as well. But obviously we can't. You know, that's all just all guessing at this point in time, but that is the general plan with what we're going to go for. We will be having our frontline group picking up haste potions out of the gate, and we'll have our long-range DPS picking up 2 cannons and 2 repeaters. Our frontline group are going to pop their haste potions 3 seconds before the war starts. You guys are going to rush out and head straight to B. Our artillery long range are going to push towards A or C and start setting up protection for B point. Yes, Ike?
I was going to say, take a first slot out of your inventory, of your bar, just to slap your health potions. First.
Yeah,
speed
haste potions in nice
Yep.
and quick. Yeah. Remember, realistically as well, like mathematically,
Udah
you can only pop
diajak
1
perang,
potion every
Cok,
30
anjing.
seconds, so you can only pop 60 potions.
Sabar, sabar, sabar,
But if you have any more than 60,
sabar.
you're probably wasting space.
Sabar. Udah diajak perang anjing.
And not that it will matter too much, but just pop your food 30 seconds before we go in.
12 STR ya. Gua ambil lah ya, yuk mahal. Aduh, ya udah deh, nggak masalah.
Manch, are you teleported in yet?
The what streamer has joined the war as well.
Aduh.
I can see his perspective. He has no delay.
Anjing.
Mancho's still muted. He hasn't put his push to talk on.
Ya, nggak bisa, Cok.
Kev, you also enable push to talk. It's a couple.
Cok, bentar. Udah diajak perang, Cok.
This is Motherboard, long loading screen.
Yeah, cool. Alright. Yeah, I've loaded in Taurus.
Well, yeah, so I can give you that food of yours.
Makanannya belum juga.
Yeah.
I can't find Toki, hang on.
Undangannya 30 menit.
Guys, is anybody else getting a long load screen?
Yes.
I'm in.
Oh, never mind, I just got in, sorry.
Just checking push to talk's working.
Yeah, push to it is working.
If anybody is
Can't trade in wars, shit.
if anybody is unable to get in, please let me know. We know how to get around the glitch. We can get you loaded in properly. Please give it 5 minutes. It can sometimes take up to 5 minutes, but if you are at the 5-minute mark,
Wah, jelek, Cok.
please third person yourself one at a time for me, and I will fix you.
I got him pretty good.
Is Cone Cruncher in chat here?
Udah gear gue jelek nih, siap jadi babak belur nih.
They
Udah
haven't
tamat,
joined,
belum
Motherboard
tamat
yet.
banget ini, gue belum dapat gear store-nya yang 580.
Just a quick one. Who's frontliner? Am I a frontliner with axe and hammer?
Who's that?
You'll be with me, Kev. So we're gonna have me and Samantha will be frontline callers. Manch is gonna lead the tank group. Well, we're all gonna go as a group, but he will be first contact. Once while he's absorbed, we can have DPS deal damage. If he will call out when their stamina starts to drain, and then we can use hammer for CC.
Jalan kapan dijalanin?
And we'll just stagger upon
Harusnya
that.
dari kemarin,
And then
tapi
once
gue
we CC,
kurang
DPS
enak
can also
badan
come
gitu.
in and do more damage.
Cool. So I'm getting haste potion, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting haste.
Yep.
You want range to get cannons and repeaters?
Yeah.
Dale, there's one of my tanks can't or hasn't been verified yet. If you're still here and able to do that for me, it was Fry Talking Game. His Discord is Black Lungs.
Warhammer.
Can I just confirm what would you like first, because you can only buy the one right now?
Between the
Peter and
Pakai
cannon.
grade
Normally
Iyalah.
we don't do this, man, but I'll do it just because you've
Sumpah,
done
Cok, badan rada meriang gitu, Cok, rasanya.
So I did tell him to put a ticket in, but he's a bit of a boomer.
it. He only just put it in. There you go. it's
Yeah,
done.
okay, yeah, cool. He's a bit of a boomer. It takes him a second to do things. Flingers and speedrunning are also in the army tonight as well.
Aduh, gua belum bikin ini cowok.
Can someone please check the verification on the Discord?
Who's not verified, Jojo?
Yeah, someone trying to get in the Discord. So I need to verification.
Oh yeah, I can see him saying.
So
that.
Austin,
Sok
Austin's
Yeah,
AUS.
Austin's from easy mode is trying to get in as well.
Udah lah, masa bodoh lah sama Foot ya.
What's the go with taking more orders?
What?
With us taking marauders, it's to try and fill in as many 60s who were in the right builds for what we want to try and push. The way that these guys play and with their whole play style so far is to stand on the point and just attrition, try and survive.
Alright, they've both been done.
So we're sort of tried to min max this as much as possible.
Cok.
So chance
Yeah.
at this point is non-existent.
Is Seeking in?
Wait. I am just prepared.
Seeking's trying to get in.
Yeah, I try to get in again.
Cool.
He's just been removed and Kran's been put in instead. For some reason.
Austin's isn't. Sweet.
You've got one offline in Group 8 as well.
So Seeking, did you get in?
Wait. Oh, smoke. What is smoke?
I'm confused. What's going on with Group 3? Okay.
Yep, Seeking's back.
Awesome.
Oke, thank you. Bacanya sekarang ngomong Inggris kah? Inggris banget.
Spot, are you in here?
Yeah, man.
There you go, mate.
Hey man.
Cok, gue salah cok. Ini udah gue bawa.
Wish I could have made 60 in time.
Oh, lebih gede cok.
Is anyone else going to stream in Discord just so that Hazy's got something to view?
Let's go, guys.
Sarcasm.
Yeah, I'll put mine on as well.
Yeah, sorry, I've got mine. Just whoever else.
60.
Not needed. I'm going to mostly be just a third party voice in the
45.
background, like I have been in the other wars. It's more just to feed you guys extra information, things like that. If it's
Yep.
Ya Allah.
I'll be running for my life while the fucking gankers are chasing.
Semoga ya nggak kebuli-buli. Ya Allah, gue belum prepare loh.
Shit, fuck.
King,
Kale,
apa
sorry
kabar
to
Dada, King?
bug again and be
Gue kemarin dah
annoying.
nomor.
I can't drag
nomor
these
kompetisi dong.
green guys up in the waiting room.
Kenapa nggak facecam? Gue belum mandi.
Speed running, ODMs, high hazard, and flingers.
So you know, some of us are
Lawan ungu,
CC as
cok.
well. This group is split
Ngebar
between
nih.
CC and tanks.
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay. I'll try to heal everyone.
Were you able to move them, Terry?
Ketua geng kita.
Say again?
Sorry, T-Gamer, were you able to move them?
Oh, sorry, who am I moving?
Oh, someone just moved them, so I was just wondering who did.
Could someone get Opera's ticket confirmed? He's just blind.
Aduh, ini nih deal.
Opera Tin Frame.
Panggil si siapa? Bang Nadia tuh.
And for those that are using the Warhammer and the clear out ability, it would be, if you see the point being saturated with the opposition, you can use clear outs to get them off the point when the tanks are absorbing their hits.
Is that the shockwave or?
Ada apa dia?
No,
That's
clear
called
out is
clear out.
yeah, it's called clear out, the actual ability.
Ya ntar LS, kalau ada waktunya gue LS sumpah dah. Menjilat ke LS dulu biar
I
serba
want
subscriber
to
ya.
pick the brains real quick. What do you guys reckon would be more preferable, spear or hatchet for this?
More preferable at the moment. We want as many hatchet
Hit me in the bar,
AOE
boys.
builds that we can get in
Oh,
right now.
60 tuh.
So if you can spec a hatchet out to have the disease AOE effect,
Iya iya,
that's
serius
basically going to hopefully the
Tapi lu
theory
janji
is
nonton
dampen
ya
a lot
kalau
of their
LS
AOE
jadi nonton ya.
heals. Disease stacks, so we're hoping with multiple axes in the foray, you know, we should be able to fucking squash them down.
Level 60.
So if you got that build, preferably that.
I don't. I've got.
Sebenarnya kalau mau ratain cepet tuh level 60 diambil.
That's fine. You run whatever you're going to be strongest and best with then. Stick with our frontline DPS group and make sure you're rolling and listening to their shot calls.
Bisa rusak?
Yeah. Look, I've usually use musket. I can switch between hatchet and spear though. Easy enough.
Also, as for the tanks and the DPS guys, I know it can be very tempting to break off when they try and bait us out to split from our group. So as Manch will be leading the tank guys to keep them together, we as CC and DPS will try and support the tanks on the point best we can, whether it be with dealing damage or just crippling. Manch, you will call out for that as well when you need crippling.
Yep.
Sweet.
Can I get all the tanks to come to me on the south?
On the south.
Southeast side.
Southeast
Beastie, can you drag the 3 in waiting room down, please?
Hopefully all your tanks have got haste potions. If you don't, quickly grab some.
All the DPS and CC guys, I'm at the east gate. Let's see how many we are.
Mr. Elixir ambil. Yo, ini faction perebutan lagi nih. Masa kalah lagi?
So there's a little armory next to one of the gates. Anyone who isn't a tank, DPS, healer, or Ice Gauntlet user, can you guys please also attempt to either pick up a piece of artillery, a repeater, or a cannon? If you cannot, an ammo pack to go with it.
Manch, are you gonna call the healers as well to focus on you?
If we just as much focus on the point as we can.
Kerjaan seperti guys. Yoi, bentar ya guys ya. Baru 3 kali nih guys hari ini guys.
Yeah, so I just want them I want them to attach to a group, so it would either be your group, whereas we will be support.
They should, everyone that's a healer in a group, they should be able to see their tank. You just focus your tank and we all should capture it.
Alright, sweet.
Oh, jadi tankernya jadi
any tanks, if you can jump up on this tent, because we're gonna pop haste potion straight away. We're gonna pop them straight away and we're gonna jump off here and run straight to B point.
Stay as tight as you can as a group.
Yep.
Make sure that when you hit the front line, our sword and board tanks are fortifying, ready to take the first wave of long range damage coming at you.
How far do you want us to stick behind you, Mitch?
As close as you can. We want the group to be hefty.
Gak bisa
so
tanker
So we want to stay more alive than what we actually want to do in break off and killing.
Nih, atribut gue masih segini nih.
That will be kinda a method we're gonna try.
So would we say all the healers should go with the tanks?
On the sides, but
sumpah
stick with DPS and we're all rushing B. Which is straight out main gate, but we're going to try and get tanks on point first if we can.
So we want the healers to focus the point, but also make sure your tank doesn't die.
Yep.
Do you want
Harusnya Great X sih. Bangsat.
If you're not stocked up yourself on mana or focus potions, and
jadi
you know your class and your build better than any of us. If you feel that's something
point B
you
target,
okay. For sure, do so 100%.
I'd say grab the haste if you haven't got them yet.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was some repeaters in the back or something.
Aduh, ini loh. Pemilihannya ini nih.
We want to try and keep the core of our tanks and our crossbow.
80% damage reduction. Dan full head 60%
60%
cooldown. Ini juga kurang 2, kan bangsat coy.
So just to clarify, who's the ranged DPS shot caller?
If you not with the artillery 10-man backup, you'll kind of be with me with the DPS.
Loh kok ungu King? Mana lah? Gak ada ungu, ini biru ini.
The eastern gate.
That's Taurus. We're with Taurus.
With Taurus, yeah.
Roger that, sorry.
No worries, bro. Eat your foods when timer gets close. Man, you guys gonna pop haste 3 seconds before war?
Yep.
Aduh, gue belum siap ini level 60 mah level 60 prematur anjing.
will be a bit
Try to
slow
stay
this
close
round.
together.
Make sure all your armor and weapons have been repaired.
Sumpah cok, ini lo constitutionnya di sini.
We'll try to avoid breaking off as much as we can.
Alright. Pop your
Sumpah cok
foods.
anjing.
And most important, have fun, guys.
Ya gue full tanker. Apa ku ini aja kali ya? Ah bodo amat, ini dulu dah. Ntar lihat dulu.
Most importantly, kill some Zerg.
Great access, try and stagger your gravity walls as well.
Wah sumpah, tapi disuruh grade. Ah.
Alright, pop haste potions.
Good luck, guys.
Let's go.
Hah?
Straight to
Nggak
B,
bisa.
guys. To your left.
Ayo cok, mana cok? Gua gak bisa masuk.
Make sure we're grouped. Hold tight.
Healers focus on B.
Udah, tinggal gini aja.
Let's start getting our hatches down on B as well. Get the disease in.
We got people behind us. One, yeah, two next to us.
Diam semua cok, udah.
Got people to the left focusing
Healers
healers.
are getting ganked hard. Healers are getting ganked hard. We need help.
From the right.
Servers are dying.
Aduh, potion
Yeah,
gua.
I can't see anything moving.
What?
No one's moving, yeah.
Base pretty still.
Killer back Koda Padora. Nggak jalan cok.
Alright, for those that are out, just wait for a
Let's
group.
get some artillery down, laid out across on the left-hand side with some turrets and some siege weaponry. Start focusing some cannons back on B while our main guys regroup back at port.
Tetep aja jadi samsa anjing, lupa nggak nyalain.
Healers are getting pushed from the right.
Healernya ke belakang langsung dirusakin semua cok. Nggak sick dulu kan?
That was an absolute chunk fest.
I didn't move on that point with the lifestyle healers.
No, not at all.
Cok nggak gerak semua cok.
What are our numbers up? Do we need to regroup, guys?
We've got a lot of numbers outside the northern gate, so we can stick together.
We're slowly pushing back. Let's just keep working.
So laggy.
Nge-lag cok, nggak gerak semua
This is
anjing.
worse than last war.
Ini lebih parah daripada sebelumnya.
It comes up. Make sure we're.
Watch out for the
everyone's
AoE pulls.
We got great axe on the front gate.
What the fuck?
Might need to run out the front gate.
Yeah, he's just killing everyone from behind.
They're pushing onto our gate now.
Don't go out main gate.
Nice.
Hold in camp. Go over the tents. Hold in camp and go over the tents.
Which side do you want to group up, Mitch?
Left side.
Yep, you got about 5 on the right hand side just waiting for it.
Right side's getting zerged.
So we're going west side.
Yeah, west side.
Western.
Mending
Western
average di
tent.
LS nggak nge-lag. Bener. Ini nggak tertata daripada sebelumnya cok. Sebelumnya lebih tata anjing.
Might be able to make a play straight to the point over that western tent.
They got about 8 people here and they're starting to flank around.
Gearnya
I can't
nganggur
put heals on
semua.
your man, sorry.
Ini nggak ada nih. Mau regroup yang mana? Sudah, gue coba ganti gear deh.
Try to go to the north side.
Alright, push hard out west. We got a group
Yeah.
pushing.
Keep going out west.
Yeah, we
gate.
can go west and then we aim for C. They're a bit split.
Yep. Just leave the gate, don't stand in front of the gate. Just keep moving.
We're getting ganked from behind.
Just try, if you're at the front, just try and hang back and stay in the group. We'll deal with the smaller groups.
Keep pushing through. We're doing good.
Mundur semua anjing. Mundur dulu. Gue belum pasang gem semuanya, cok. Ini mah belum jadi gear gue buat ngeluar.
How our grouping's up, we're looking a little bit thinned out.
Everyone needs to keep pushing out that west gate down the hill.
Cuk, sumpah cuk gak gerak kayaknya. Iya, sini.
Try and stick as a group, guys. Try and stick as a group.
Nggak mati-mati anjing ini orang.
It's so laggy.
Yep.
Cuk, sumpah cuk.
We've pulled them very hard left. We could probably go A.
Sumpah cuk, nggak gerak ini nggak teratur anjing orang-orangnya.
Actually, not a bad idea. If anyone respawns, start pushing A.
Can I get the Marauders Banzers? And can I get the Marauders Genies in Group 9? Can I get you guys to try and make a push around the flank? We'll
Ini
leave
nggak
the
ada yang
rest of the
nge-flank
Covenant here, try
belakangnya
and hold
cuk.
this fight out in this corner.
We've got a
We
few
get Group
great
9 and 10 to
pushing
start
the
pushing the
healers
flank.
at the back.
Sumpah cuk, ngetank bener ini ya.
Yep, they're pushing us back on the left-hand side.
Chef, do we have any artillery yet? Repeaters, anything up?
Nothing that I can see across streams. No, Group 9 or 10, if you're pushing the flank and respawn, try and pick up some artillery with you, see if you can get it planted as well.
It's time to rotate that.
Trying to hold it.
Yeah, they're rotating.
Cabut dulu, cabut, sabar ya.
Alright, yeah, let's push B.
Yo neko.
Those left still at
Rotate
C
to
side.
B.
Try and
Gue minta heal
keep them
dong.
as long as you can.
So they're moving back towards us.
Sabar
Try and
anjing.
defend our repeater on the way back.
Wah, sumpah cuk,
Yep,
ini
they're against the repeater. Jojo, who else is here with me? Sapyong. Who have I got? T-Gamer as well. Repeater's down.
They're all over B.
Yeah, B's lost.
Maybe we can try and use those repeaters as a bit more of a distraction, because they do zerg those fucking straight up.
sumpah cuk. Belakangnya kecil terus. DPS-nya dia bisa itu loh.
Over the A side and he's just flicks
Aduh.
straight at you.
Keep going out that west gate.
There's the Zerg at the west gate. Sorry, east gate.
Cuk, healer.
We've rotated to A. Only a few of us.
Kita nggak kompak kayak sebelumnya. Ini nih lihat gear score-nya 80 nih. Tai. Gimana coba? Regroup dulu nggak sih? Ini mah udah maju kecacal nggak kayak biasanya.
Everyone watch your right if you're out the west side.
B's kind of left open at this point. If those want to group up in the fort and then come out the north gate for B.
Let's get a large group that stays in fort, if we can.
Yeah.
We're waiting in fort.
Ayo.
Okay, let's start pushing B now. Hit B now.
If we can get the tanks and the healers on B.
Yep.
B from far away.
They're coming in.
Watch the left side.
We can get B, guys. Just stand your ground on B if you can.
More hatchets if we got them.
Left side's coming over to B now.
Cuk, masa gak dapet satu checkpoint anjing? Sumpah cuk. Healernya ini mah nggak kompak banget anjing. Rata 60 loh sana tuh, nggak ada 50 gue lihat. Gearnya kita juga belum siap.
I'm gonna try and pull some numbers away from C.
Masa di sini?
Anyone that's spawning in, come out front door and we'll clear these guys.
Di Samsa, ayo anjing.
I need to sacrifice myself for this, so if you guys want to try and go for either A or B, which one you prefer, Madge?
Probably B. We're starting to get numbers at main gate.
Sweet.
We're gonna need definitely need more.
Ya Allah, sumpah ini mah nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain anjing. Udah sumpah cok. Gear belum jadi. Ini mah tinggal namatin cari gear doang ini. Jatuh pun nggak ketembus loh. Ini belum masuk dalamnya. Si
We've
Hoki
got
nih.
some fire staffs on the range DPS at the back.
Aduh, duh, 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 duh.
We can get more numbers on B right now. We can.
They've cut us in half at B.
Yeah, they have. Just look back. Fuck.
Yeah, we're not turning around and killing the guys behind us.
Tuh yang belakang
We
tewas
might need to
semua.
look at a split here.
You guys literally have a guy with a fire stuff and ice gauntlet sitting in your gate just killing your back line.
Sumpah cok. 580.
Yeah, they pushed the gate real hard. We can't get out.
No, he's in a cheeky spot. You guys actually spawn in front of him, so he just shoots you in the back.
Don't go out gates. Don't go out gates. Everyone that's in, don't go out gates.
Do you want to regroup at the south gate?
Yep. All right, we're gonna split. We're gonna split and try and come at them from two sides here to stop this flank that they're doing.
The second group, do you want to just split ourselves, the tanks and the DPS?
I think so, yeah. So I'd say tanks go main gate, DPS go west gate on the left.
Sweet.
Split the healers between them if we can.
Yep, I'm behind you, Taurus. Although I lost you.
Plenty at the west gate.
Jujur ngapain?
Rivets is on south gate.
Alright. Alright, everyone at main gate, we're going to try and push through the group in front of us here, and then wrap around to west gate.
Right, I need more numbers on the
West
west gate.
Yep. Alright.
They're rotating to the right.
Yeah,
Alright.
we've got about 7
Start
pushing
going.
us.
Start going main gate.
Alright, let's go.
Ini kemana nih? Ini ngancurin.
Which point do you want to go for, Madge?
We're just trying to get some numbers.
Sweet.
Help out west gate.
Mati lu entot.
Yeah, they pushed it really hard.
Sabar, serasa buka channel. Gak apa-apa, ini bukan channel ceking coy.
Probably don't go west gate. Go main.
They're coming back to main now. Just be careful if you're out near B, you're gonna get hit from behind.
Oi,
They're rotating C.
Yep.
ngapain gue tadi barusan?
If you got a haste potion to get on C, use it.
The guy in the back line's going to C.
Oh,
We need to push C now, try and get as much of that.
Yeah, keep pushing C. We've got the advantage on the pay.
They're taking it back.
Toxic gak suka deh.
Remember to buy
Nggak
haste
tahu sih.
potions if you need them. Alright.
They're
Everyone.
closing left gate now.
Yeah.
Kok nggak jadi hash?
Wow,
Yeah, I didn't even make it to the front gate.
Wah, combo Jojo nih.
What do you think, Casey? Do we just try and zerg again? 40-man group?
Yeah,
full regroup?
We need the full 50 regroup.
I don't think we've got the artillery anymore, so I think we just do the entire group because.
You need a full 50 regroup.
Do not go out any gates. Stay in.
Oke, balik.
Spawn in,
Balik.
crouch. Keep your profiles low.
Gue udah ini tinggal farm pinggir
Or
doang
you can stand behind
sisanya.
the shop so your banner doesn't display.
Harus stick cok, ini mah nggak bisa nge-take over satupun ini cok. Yang kemarin malah lebih enak.
Once you do all group, shot callers make the call, whether it's tents or doors. Be careful when you flood doors out, you will delay each other with the hit off and shit.
Saya masuk dulu.
Use tents if you can.
Tents are honestly the best way to get out of the camp.
Gue tinggal farming gear doang, tinggal farming gear.
Big mob, yeah. So we can possibly.
Yang lain udah
group at the
selesai
north
semua,
gate,
tinggal
pop
farming
haste,
gear.
And then run around to the eastern gate to go for A.
I was just about to say we go straight for A, but stay at West Gate for now until all the numbers are here.
Yeah. There's a lot
So
of
they
the whole
think
zerg is
we're
at
going to push
West
out.
Gate, yeah.
Good. So
There's
if you
still people running out.
Yeah, that's alright.
So for those that are in the inside, make sure you get a haste potion, and then Manch you can call once we pop, and we rush for point A.
Alright, we've got good numbers in here at the moment. I think pop now and let's go to A.
Good, going. Don't go out the main gate, just go out possibly at the south gate.
Just tents at South Gate.
Tents at South Gate. Tents at South Gate.
We've got about 4 on the right hand side of south.
Ini tarik
There's
keluar
about
dulu.
10 moving towards the
It's
gate.
alright, it's alright. If we all go out the one side, we
Ini
We've
gimana
got tanks
sekarang?
on A now. We got tanks on A. Try and get our
Ini
AoE
kurang
heals
gearnya
down
doang
quick.
sekarang.
Yep. 3
Sama
seconds
shot
away.
colornya bingung gua, siapa shot color?
We've got fire staves and great axes at the back of A.
the guys at B need to move to the back of A.
Ya Allah,
Don't be pushing B, keep pushing right.
gua salah beli potion anjing.
Yeah, that's better. Keep pushing right.
Sumpah cok, ini shot colornya loh. Kita mau kemana? Gua salah beli spell anjing. Hangat. Aduh, hampir jatuh cok.
We've got Imzo, and Pega on Manch. If we can get those two down, we push through.
Aduh, shot color.
You're just slaughtering them at the B gate now.
No. Wah, sumpah petarung anjing ditumbalin temen.
Keep pushing right if you can. We've still got numbers down near A.
Gak ada kayak
There's a few down
stick
there.
dulu, rush C bareng-bareng gitu. Atas stick dulu. Kalau kemarin enak gitu. Ini nggak ada cok. Mana ini ada level 50 45 nya Mas Yan?
We got too many running out the opposite sides.
Chopper's on a repeater at the right hand side of A. I think Kirst is with him.
Sumpah mati doang ini mah.
Yep, keeping him healed.
Mulai rasis. Nggak ada rasis. Ini lucu, harusnya beli ini banyak. Gak ada bikin cannon kayak atau apa kayak.
You still pushing for A match?
Yep. I'm not seeing enough numbers pushing that way.
No, we're too spread. And they're in the back of the healers with their
I'm in the back line.
yeah, back line's fucked at the moment at A.
Couple of reds are overextended. Oh no.
big problem we're having is when we do a push, people are splitting and not staying with the main group.
How many we got on C at the moment? I can see it dropping.
Fokus ke main grupnya ya, disuruh fokus main grupnya nih.
Let's switch to C maybe. They're all over at A.
That means everyone needs to go out that west gate and just push C.
A's empty at the moment. They've all pushed our gates.
Yeah, but they'll rotate back through there.
60 60.
I can see him doing it already.
Gear 580 semua, Cok. Ini 580 kan? Anjing. Gear score-nya, equifaction bar-nya.
Alright, we got a nice little group here. Let's push out west gate.
Kemana nih?
Let's help at C. Want everyone pushing out that west gate and coming to C. Just
Enggak,
watch your right as you come
ini
out.
shot caller, Cok. Gua ngebar ngomong malah dimarahin dong. Jadi ini orang diem semua tuh gara-gara ini biar fokus. Mau ngomong apa? Ngatur malah berantakan, malah bikin kalah, Cok.
Yeah, they're coming out to our right.
Dah. Mana sih grup gua? Gua
I'm
setengah
down,
mati.
man. Can't heal you anymore.
Oh, good.
Wow. Mana Lord Scum? Gua tungguin nih Lord
I
Scum.
think everyone's just getting a bit too lost in the chaos at the moment.
Yeah, it's broken apart massively, for sure.
Gue ngikutin Lord Scum tuh.
Where you, Spud? I got you.
Taurus, where'd you go?
If we can get a bit more numbers at the north gate and just see if we can get the entire group.
Jojo mati nih bentar lagi nih.
It's very easy to they kind of break us up and then they cut straight through. I don't know if it's whether we out ice gauntlet or, but yeah, they break us up very easy.
They're
charging
freezing the
through
shit
the
out of
middle
us.
basically, and like in the back lines every time when they cut across.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe a tank or two protecting those healers or something.
Mau tolongin nih.
I think what we need is when we do a push, the back line needs to rotate to the opposite side.
Ini udah mulai nggak jelas nih orang-orang mau kemana.
Go camp on our healers for a bit. See if that gives them any more leeway.
Yeah. So what we want is like if we're pushing C, we want our back line to be pushing far left side of us, the tanks and the DPS, and we take the chunk of it as they come in from the right.
Checking, can you also camp healers with Toki and help protect them?
Okay.
Thank you.
Right, currently the most of us are grouped up out the southwest gate. We can try and slowly make a push out the southwest gate.
Disuruh
We
ngapain
can
gue?
rotate, guard the gate to the right and push towards C. But try and stick with your mob. Alright, all of us ready? There's a big group of us. You can exit. We'll just run towards C from here on. We can deal with these two over here, but try and stick as a mob. Pull them in. Alright, good work. Let's keep the mob to see.
Keep pushing left. Keep pushing left.
Don't try and run off if they break away. If they're half out, just stick with your group.
Grup gua mana?
Don't chase unless the boys call down a player name.
Just pick the closest red marker from the group.
So we got Lacro. He's down on the left-hand side. Keep pushing.
Keep pushing. This is working. All right. Keep the numbers pushing
Keep the
up.
numbers.
Watch our back line. All right.
Behind the group, we need it. We're good. Get the swarm.
Do you want to focus the backline or keep
I'm
on
going
pushing?
back line. You guys keep pushing.
Drop. 2 tanks, Manch drop back as well.
Right, we're approaching C, but we're a bit split up.
Some
Trying
of
to
the
stick with
healers
the
stay
group.
behind and some go with the group.
Ini loh.
Right, I'm on you, Taurus, so I'm pushing behind you.
Yeah, Taurus, I've left you.
Our numbers are getting thin, pushing towards C, facing the Zerg. Manch,
Yeah,
are
we
you
got
still on the
things
back line?
Yeah, I've been taken out. They're gonna start pushing through your back line. So you.
Aduh.
Yeah, backline's coming in.
NSF King, keep coming. Alok berapaan? Aduh.
How are you guys doing down on the left?
Yeah, we're spreading out a bit. We need to bunch
Alright.
up, push a bit to the right.
Udah stick sama grupnya gua.
Yeah, they're pushing towards our range.
Dari bingo.
Aris, they're on your right, man.
These ice gauntlet guys are rushing to the gates to stop the respawn.
Yeah. That's it.
Gearnya 580.
That pushed us back on the...
Alright.
Kolot semua, cok, digebuk.
Keep pushing that left hand side. We can flank these guys now.
Yalah, moga nanti
Dr.
yang
Jon Snow.
luar selanjutnya
So
merasa kalah
respawns, which
semua.
gate do you want us to push from, Manch?
Keep going out left. Just make sure you've got a group. Don't be running out the gate by yourself.
Keep push left, keep push left. LSF gak tahu kapan ya, ntar ya.
We can get behind the guys at the gate on the left hand side. All their DPS and
Guys who aim on them, hit tip book as well. And I'm Zope here is at the front. Fuck pronouncing these names.
There's people behind us as we pushed out.
Get some going out the rear gate.
Right, focus Monster Jew. He's smashing the healers.
Ini loh, cok, healernya nggak kerasa, cok, digebuk.
Healers are getting pushed from the right of the gate now.
Right, we've got 2 pushing us from the right. If we can clean up Hookie and Ato.
Push this group on the left. As a group though, we've got to all stack up.
Oh. Kabar. Aduh, gak bisa di repap.
Everybody just runs faster than me.
Bisa nggak kelihatan, cok?
Yeah, they've got a lot of slow. They've got heaps of ice gauntlets.
We really need to be able to see who's healing as who's.
They need to change that for sure.
And ice, preferably.
Yeah, it seems they just have their immortal healers on point.
Yeah, their immortals just standing there playing the attrition game.
Woo!
Yeah. Alright, let's get some more groupings before we go out gates.
Yeah, we can try and make a final group push and see if we can just stick with the group.
Stick with the group.
Yeah. Even considering the time, don't give up. The more you
Absolutely
do,
not.
the more rewards you get.
Masih bisa.
More damage, more XP, more gold.
Yep.
Get what you can out of it.
Let's look at just zerging the back gate. Just zerg the back gate.
Good call.
Yeah, we'll try and make our way there.
Don't go out gate yet. We've only got a short amount of time, but let's all get here as quick as we can. Let's start head.
Looks like this is the most we're gonna get. Back gate.
Back gate, guys. Back gate.
Southeast, yes.
Start heading out. Yeah, start heading out.
Yeah, I need directions.
Ini nggak ngejar
Not
checkpoint
the,
loh.
the opposite.
Ini kita
Alright,
udah
stick
perang
tight
aja.
and keep moving through them.
They're cutting into us a bit. Stay together.
Yep,
On the right hand side.
Watch the rear and right.
From behind as well.
Yep.
They're really pushing in hard.
You get to a point where that AoE, when it all drops, it's just you don't even have a second to potion up.
Ada masih 40 koin, 280 watt. Orang Indo coy
Tough bought,
sebenarnya.
everybody. Well done.
Yeah,
It
nice
was
effort, guys.
a little bit scrappy at times.
It's nice to see them melting though.
Yeah, it was good to see that we definitely had a few of them on the ropes for a bit there.
You can clearly tell based on like the amount of time we've taken to grind, the impact. It's the comparison to the other fights.
Definitely. This is by far been for the Covenant side of anything. I haven't personally seen many of the other green wars, so you guys might have to speak up for that. But that has probably been the like closest match we've been on the battlefield. Not the most points we've capped. We got pretty lucky. One of our attacks earlier with TFL. That was a super lucky push, but we managed to get one then.
Jojoki mana Jojoki?
Yeah, well done guys. I think my boys all meet for a full war retrospective and run down afterwards.
Jojoki.
Just some pretty impressive healing from Caradelli and.
Yeah, healers were doing well.
Yeah, 545,000 healing I did.
Yeah, well, nice.
Oh shit.
Jojoki mana nih? Oh, yang nomor 27 Jojoki.
Still 50.
Well, I learned a very valuable lesson there.
That paling
Yeah,
banyak.
it's to get that experience. It's mainly to get that feel of experience. I mean, you set up strategy, but you get to the first point and you see 10 guys standing there with lifestyle and sword and shield, and they're not even moving. You can't even get them off the point. So it could be a big amount of skill based or build based tanking, but yeah, I mean this is definitely experience you can take every time away from this. But yeah, it's a hard grind in order to get to that state.
So I will say the one thing I think I certainly learned from being in the front line a lot, or actually being in the front line for the entirety of it, was just I think with our DPS, especially our melee DPS, we actually need to use kind of like a Spartan wall. Tanks up front and DPS come through, because the DPS just wasn't enough on the people in front of me. We didn't have enough like AoE stuff going on that was getting them down. We need to get those melee DPS in there, because that's where it started to fall apart, and then the flank would happen. So the flanks aren't a big thing if we can all push in together as one solid group. But we also need to look at different strategies as well.
I think the problem is when they flank us, it takes the DPS pressure off the point because we have to turn and face.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's very hard for the DPS to be the ones to peel, for sure.
Yeah, which realistically should be the tanks that peel, but then you're spreading thin on the point. It's we got to look at strategies, and I think I learned a lot. We can sort of all debrief and discuss it, and hopefully we come up with some really good ideas.
60. Ayo Eki, sini. Level 60 bersama kita. Siapin gue
so I
naikin
learned that
cepet.
muskets are utterly useless in those kinds of fights.
Nah.
Pakai Chris Batik
Not always.
PB malah.
So what ends up happening is they sit on the if we get to push them, they sit on the top of the walls.
Gue nomor 1 ya, Jojo nomor 2 udah.
I mean, I need
Gak
to
mau
figure
tahu.
out something that's gonna give me some kind of
Ada
usefulness
cowok,
in
gue tuh
those-
sampai
in the fights where
sakit-sakitan
we're
anjing gara-gara
engaged like
kesinian.
that, 'cause I don't have any strength, you know. It's all in dex.
Possibly look at bows and look at the AoE.
Sabar ya,
It's
coba
not
gue
much
cari gear.
damage, but what we've found against these guys is that
Sumpah cok,
when you
Jojo
when they're up on those walls,
lebih nggak ada kehidupan lagi daripada gue.
with the AoE,
Jojo tuh nanti jam 10 tidur, jam 1 bangun, main sampai sekarang gitu.
So you at least get some respite and you're at least pushing them out of position. So possibly look it down that line maybe. I
Pokoknya gue udah nomor 1
I'm
lawan
looking at
Jojo
this
mah.
hatchet style with the poison thing.
Kagak dia
was
ngewar
talking
tadi. Dia ngewar. Mana ya Jojo? Ini ngewar dia. Level 60 nih. Mana Jojo? Bentar.
What if you're gonna get the AoE thing, the AoE was disease.
Jojo mana, Cuk?
With hatchet. Does anyone have a build they can link me for that?
Nih.
So I'm more than happy to respec for it now.
60 juga dia.
Who was the hatchet user you
Beda
had
sehari.
respec before?
Gue 60, dia 59, besoknya dia 60.
Alright,
Gua
so we jump into
gearnya belum
our
siap
Discord
nih.
call.
Skornya masih skor
Have a couple of talks about what we just saw.
549.
Rest of you guys, fucking good job. Make sure you sign up for the other walls, and we'll catch you in like half hour.
Thanks,
Thanks, Hal.
Armager was one of the guys that respect for us for the hatchet.
Ini nanti ada bar lagi Ki.
How did you find it? Did you find effectiveness in it at all? What's your sort of feedback?
Bar lagi di Everfall.
When you can get it off, yep, it's beautiful. They melt.
Setengah jam lagi, ya Allah.
With all the chaos, you are animation locked
Isa.
for a fair bit. So you are vulnerable.
Diisinya sama
It's sort of small, but you know, if it does hit them,
aliansi sama ini dong.
They are very, very vulnerable.
Sama Maruder.
That's what our theory crafting sort of expected as well. But thank you for the feedback, man.
Ini gue satu grup harus gandeng sama dia gitu.
Anything that we can sort of work together and then work out from it, we'll share back out to the community as we come up with something else.
Gila temannya si Lord Ruka.
Did you have any particular build that you were able to throw up here in this?
Dia ini lagi gencar-gencaran cari gear semua buat narik pulaunya lagi. Karena di Land Pros juga.
Excellent, appreciate it.
Mana di Land Pros ini?
Anyone else have any more feedback or anything else
Okay,
that they can bring to the table?
Do you think we should have a couple of tanks behind us for when they flank us?
Jangan merendah untuk maroket
I think
baget.
that's actually a pretty good idea, to be honest.
I completely agree. That when we switched up at the end there and like told the guys to sort of fall back in the tank and you guys pushed out again, you actually sort of pushed out a lot further than before. And I think when I look back at like our sort of like my personal experiences with like competitive Overwatch, right? Like a tank's ability to peel back and save a healer was crucial for a healer in that game. And I think that's important here, but the peel part of it isn't capable. So I think we definitely need to have tanks on there. It's a great idea, man.
I think a split group. So instead of all the tanks running and rushing B like we did at the start, is we have a couple of tanks up front and some hardline melee DPS that can kind of tank, and then we have the same at the rear. So if a flank comes in from the right or left, that tank group at the back can start rotating that way, because all they need to do is, like, when I went to backline, even myself, I had 5 or 6 guys the entire time, like, just rushing me, which gave everybody behind me enough time to try and get out. The calls need to be right for it, but I think if we can execute it, it'd be really good.
In situations where there are people flanking behind, when we say there are people behind, in general, like a lot of people's mindsets would be, sorry, I'm getting PvP, 2 purples. A lot of people's mindsets are, alright, I'm going to continue shooting the front, other people are going to take care of the people behind, and unfortunately that's not the case if everyone thinks that. And that's how we just kept getting mowed down from behind as well, because there weren't enough people coming back to help.
I think so. I think in future, with a bit more sort of planning, as we're starting to, so I've only sort of just started putting together some spreadsheets and some Google Forms and that amongst the community to sort of work out people's roles amongst our Covenant group as a whole, because being able to draw upon people from TFL or from Easy Mode or any of our smaller companies like within, and to instantly know their role just by accessing the spreadsheet that we have here in the community, because the fucking devs haven't put it there for us, so we've got to do something like that ourselves. I think as we put something together like that, it's going to be much easier to issue and to organize teams specifically for that.
Nggak bisa coy. Baru tuh ditentuin
we can go to the
sama yang
spreadsheet,
milih.
check what they are, and be like, all right, so everyone's
Level 1
in
tuh belum
group
bisa
5,
milih
all you
faction.
guys run fire staffs. So when our healers start calling that there are flankers pushing on them, you group 9, and specifically only group 9, will turn from the front line and face your DPS back down there. Group 10 tanks, you guys will be the ones on the healers. It's just something that will come with a bit more organisation and a bit more as our server and our sort of like fashion community grow a bit more. We'll be able to sort of organise that kind of thing a lot better. But it's 100% correct. 100% correct.
Just don't take away that we are fighting against a group that's full meta in every class or in every role they play. So they do have full meta in terms of their tanks that runs lifestaffs sitting on the point. They've got meta with their ice gauntlet. So we are catching up in terms of equipment. Once you get to that common ground where you know there's a fair playing field of where equipment doesn't really play a part anymore, but it's only going to be skill, then yes, it does help to have one group, but you kind of need the different types of groups like your healers and your tanks to kind of know their role. And then when you have one shot caller that calls the shot, you automatically know how to follow that group. And then also you probably can have your one or two other groups that deals with flanks or distractions. But yeah, I just think there is a form of equipment lacking as well. Yeah.
The equipment thing and gear score thing is going to be the next hurdle we come across, but hitting that level gap and then bringing that back down to where we have, it's definitely even the playing field out much more. I think, you know, probably another good week of us grinding as a faction and basically doing what we've done for the last week, 2 weeks now. I think again when we come back at them next weekend and we start waging war Friday, Saturday again, I think we'll find that we'll start to tip the scales and really put it into them.
Cuk 150 anjing.
I'm gonna sort of encourage everyone here who didn't get on and didn't fill out the forms I threw up tonight as far as what your sort of roles and stuff are. It's up here in the community Discord and the general chat, Covenant General.
Gue udah masa bodoh sama LS,
please
mau
fill it out
nge-cheat,
because I'll probably refer to it
gbleder.
coming up into next weekend just to make things easier. And I'll probably just repost that same one up again so that everyone's got it there for quick access and can look at it and check it themselves, update it if they need be, all that kind of thing.
Guys, can you still sign up for the Everfall one, or is it too close?
I think you do still have the option to.
You have the option right up until it starts. Yeah.
They still need people.
I believe they need more people for Brightwood. From what Kale last told me in DMs, he asked me to put a call out to as many of my Jag guys that are available. So if you can trip, that'd be awesome. I think Everfall, he said he had stacks and he was pretty good, but there's always a chance he'll see levels or he'll see a build and he'll swap you in or out. I can't 100% say.
Okay.
Sebentar ya, gue cari guild dulu ini.
Now, if there's no other war talks, well, I've got a few of us around here. I see we've got Janess here and then another one of our governors and a few of our TFL guys here as well. I think it's important that we all sort of start organising days during the week where we have organised fort pushes. So on days where we want our crafters to be crafting and getting their levels and crafting us gear and potions and all that kind of thing, our sort of like already leveled guys or our PvP guys or our guys who aren't focusing on those particular skills are out there capturing the forts and the territories and just holding them down. So holding and locking down those forts gives us heaps of bonuses whilst we don't own territories. They give us Azoth discounts for travel. They also give us crafting, harvesting, mining, all that kind of thing. They also give us passive bonuses to those as well. So I think as a Covenant, me and Hale have been talking to it privately about it, but I think as a Covenant, we're trying to organise these planned and prepared days where we do fort pushes for the benefit of the faction.
Jelek semua anjing. Aduh. 150 gue.
Yellow.
Oh, okay, it's working. I don't usually use push to talk, so I'm like going, will this work?
It's okay.
Yes.
We all in that. We always get that when we first join one of these forums.
So yeah, the fort pushes. Our guild is so small, and trying to get everyone on because we've got some American guys from my ESO guild. So mostly the people that I haven't done any recruiting zone, like server wise.
Yep.
Because we've just been bringing people from my Elder Scrolls guild who have bought newworld. We're just sort of, it's just all of us.
Just slowly merging yourselves over. Yeah, totally, 100%.
Yeah, and getting a feel for it, because you play one game for 6 years, 5 years, and then you're like, oh my god, a new game? No!
There's a lot of similarities between the two. Like, corruption portals are basically Oblivion portals. PvP plays out mechanically very similar. You'll probably find that you and your crew will pick up the PvP side of things really, really well, for sure.
Yeah, I was watching that war then, and we play Cyrodiil like 24/7. That's all we do, and it is very similar to a keep take.
Hey, sorry, just quickly, the Everfall war invites are starting to go out now, so if you're in the Everfall war, start jumping down to the war chat 2, which is under this one.
You have permission to get yourself down there. Just
salah, Cok.
I'll drag you.
The only one big thing that I think might really help improve that, like people got a bit lost. I was noticing people getting lost. Is instead of going left and right, use your cardinal points like northeast, north, run south. That will really help. When we switched to doing that in Elder Scrolls, our groups got a lot tighter.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah, that's one of the first things I sort of jotted down as well was, the left right behind doesn't work. Compass callouts, numbers north, south, east, west, 55, 75, like whatever you see on your compass is a much better. The idea is that we're bunched up as a group or as two solid groups. So any third person to call, the people around you will see you and know that it's this group. Let's turn here and face that direction. Yeah,
it's one thing I hate about this game. You can't see your squad members properly, and
especially
I think that's a fundamental flaw on the wall. You should still be able to see your individual group members as green or whatever, right?
They just need to
instant get lost.
If your character is obscured by an object, you can see through it and you can see the outline. They need to do that for your party as well.
Yeah, they need a crown follow. I was watching and going, how do you know who the crown is of each group, the leader of each group? Because I'm assuming you guys assign, like, out of all the groups, there's one shot caller for each of those groups of 5.
That will be the
ini.
plan
Ini gua gini.
start to get
Terus gini. Ini.
Yeah, I think that would be good. Like an overall, 1 or 2 overall shot callers, and then like if you've got a group of heal, and that's the other thing maybe you can think about. I was like, maybe group the healers into a group, and so then whoever's the main shot caller can go, okay, I need the healing group, northeast flag B. Like
that would be a good idea, because in wars we don't just lock onto our team, our party members. It locks onto anyone we're aiming at, if you have the settings written down, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was sort of looking at, going, wow, maybe groups of healers, groups of tanks, groups of DPS, and then you can go, okay, group 1, 2, and 3 are healers, so I need group 1 on flag B, I need group 2, whatever. I think if you group them as their role, would be much easier for the shot callers to actually direct those groups. That's just my, an observation.
Maybe a tank with the healers, like 4 healers in a tank.
Yeah, that would work.
That way, at least the tank's there to guard the healers, or soak it.
Yep, and you definitely like a group of.
Apa Jo? Apa? Lu PM orangnya aja anjing.
Enggak. Gue udah ngomong. Aduh anjing lah.
Silakan langsung fans.
Enggak, gue nggak minta gue yang mau dimasukin, gue nggak minta. Tadi kan 1-0 ya di grup 9. 0-1 ya.
Nggak tahu deh.
Gue udah bilang ada yang 0-1 tuh di grup 9. Terus bilang, oh ntar ditambahin.
Itu biasanya
tambahin hancur level 39 bang.
Itu kayak gini Jo. Itu tuh kayak orang ada main masuk, kayak kan dia singin war tuh, dia stand B juga. Nah, dia pencet F1. Nah, dia masuk. Nah, bilang suruh gantiin. Dia itu stand B juga, ada invitan, pencet F1.
Kan nggak semuanya yang dimasukin di list doang.
Nah, iya, terus coba lu tanya sekarang.
Apa?
Gue tadi juga keganti gitu.
Bentar sih. Bukan keganti sih, ini emang kosong dari awal terus dia ditambahin gitu.
Udah lu sekarang lu tanya aja, lu sekarang bisa masuk gak?
Apa sih?
Mana akhir gue salah juga tadi. Tanker semua ini satu.
Riddle yang masuk cok, udah biarin. Bagus lah 60. Jangan.
Gue gearnya belum gue ganti anjing, pakai gear taunting dikira agro musuh nanti Jo.
Level 36. Wah ngen.
Udah bilangin suruh ganti-ganti tuh.
Gue diam dia.
Itu lagi mau di Everfall ini kan?
Ya Everfall gue juga.
Ayo deal, naikin level. Jadi lu gimana, mau pindah hijau nggak nih? Kalau hijau enak nih komunikasinya.
Apanya?
Ya kita ngobrol-ngobrolnya enak gitu.
Gue takutnya ini aja King. Adaptasinya.
Adaptasi apanya tuh?
Adaptasinya. Nah, gue soalnya di sini dari kemarin-kemarin gue di sini. Nah, nge-quest bareng lah atau farm bareng gue di sini gitu kayak udah gitu kan. Nah cuma gue nggak tahu tuh di sana apa mereka mungkin
dia quest bareng sama.
Bukan, maksud gue tuh kayak apa ya? Di sini gue rasanya beda gitu. Rasa saling apa ya? Saling menyayangi itu ada di sini gitu. Nah di sana gue bukan bilang enggak ada ya. Gue cuma kayak ragu aja. Adaptasinya tuh susah.
Kemarin tuh ya Jo, PvP nih. PvP quest yang gue bilang ngejar dulu nih, gue PvP quest biar gear faction gear. Gue di sono ketemu dia kan, yang gue bilang kemarin. Ya mending lu ngomong Indo aja kan, ceking Indo kan. Ceking Indo kan? Iya bang. Lah capek-capek gue ngomongin mikir bahasa Inggris, lu Indo ternyata gitu kan. Yang kemarin itu loh yang gue sama lu kemarin yang gue ceritain. Ya itu gue PvP nyalain beda faction Covenant gitu. Kenapa lu nggak pindah hijau aja gitu?
Iya.
Digituin, udah ditawarin.
Anjing gue disuruh masuk Everfall. Let's go.
Udah, terus kemarin dari itu gue kepikiran, wah ini udah ditawarin gitu. Terus kalau kata temen gue, udah level 60 mah langsung ke ACC itu. Tinggal cari gear. Build-nya di sana dikasih tahu semua. Jadi ini buat target kedepannya semuanya cari gear yang ini semua gitu. Terus pas lagi meeting war gitu ya, kelar meeting war itu kayak evaluasi, dirangkumin.
Ya. Aduh.
Ya kayak sama aja. Hah? Takut circle ya kita buat circle sendiri lah anjing.
Anjing.
Kok ribet banget kan, nggak semuanya kan di sana juga circle kan?
Nggak. Pindah faction emang 100% bisa.
Bisa. Itu si Fadil kemarin kuning, tau pindah hijau tuh.
Emang iya?
Iya.
Si bangsat.
Kalau mindah hijau bisa. Gue tanyain temen gue langsung nih, ada slot gak nih Akashiro?
Tanya. 2 orang 60 nih.
Tapi gearnya masih prematur nih.
Oh enggak dong. Jangan bawa gua. Udah rata 500 gua.
Sabar ya. Tapi duo Sujo tadi hampir keren loh tadi itu yang lebih dikeroyak gua dateng. Red anjing ngehil lagi peduh ngentot gak jadi mati.
Enggak, wah gua ini aja King. Mereka gue lihat enaknya mereka potionnya udah di stokin semua. Karena elite farmnya jalan terus tiap hari anjing. Lu tahu potion infuse itu kan?
Gini gue pakai.
Di atasnya powerful.
Gue pakai.
Berapa lu?
Ini gue 15 gue pakai.
Mereka tuh anjing lah.
Makanya
buat kalau tiap hari
ini tuh ini loh Jo. Kalau kita di Agasiro, di sono orangnya farmer semua. Jadi kita ada yang mau elite farm kak gini blet jalan. Gue lihat tuh Agasiro kemarin tuh pasti bikin 5 grup gitu, 5 orang bikin itu. Salam hijau. Kata Fadil salam hijau tuh.
Mana dia?
Di YouTube gua.
Anjing lu dia. Traitor lu.
Jadi gimana? Mau nggak Jo? Kalau mau gua tanya ini.
Tanya.
Hah? Traitor kata. Jo? Mati listrik dia.
Oh iya kenapa?
Jadi gimana mau nggak nih?
Tanyain aja.
Ya.
Kalau udah pasti, ya soal ngomongin ke Pak Ketua, gue urus. Prepare for battle. Ini menang gue teriak kayak.
Bang.
Tapi bentar.
Izin mengganggu bentar. Makasih. Masih ada slot.
Can I have a little
Gue masih musalami. Yoi.
Hijau
kuning sahabat.
Can someone give me something information about the plan?
Ayolah balik ke itu Yulbrada itu pada komen-komenannya di sana Jo.
Yulbrada maksudnya?
Covenant Yulbrada itu loh.
Oh ke sana. Oke, ayo.
Di bar 2.
Iya.
Yeah, look, Armiger, just make sure you guys are behind the camp. So put the camp between you and them, so they have less time to realize what's going on. Right, guys. Once we take B, then we will start working out. But for now, our focus is going to be B. As I said, make sure melee, you are in line with the ranged. I want you guys to be able to kill anyone who's trying to get them. Just block with your whatever weapon you've got, just to try to keep some of the ranged off them. Healers, do your best. I know you guys know what you need to do. I've been in a lot of dungeons and fights with you guys, so I know that you're going to be on the ball. Mages, make sure you are AoEing the large groups, because I know you guys want to get them sweet top damages. So make sure you're hitting the bigger groups. Tanks, we're going to be keeping these guys alive as much as possible and trying to push the point.
Dapat slot Agasiro.
This is something we've been preparing for the last couple of weeks, guys. We've sweated blood getting our levels.
Yoi dong, level 60 bro, harisan bro. 60 ada slot.
Get something randomly, just like a giant spam of X's typed up and Control V it. So then if you need us on you can click Control V and just click enter, and you can be like on me, look for the X's.
Si Kyle mana nih? Oh ini.
You can't copy paste into the game, remember?
What? I keep watching people do it in videos.
Level 21.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Easiest way to do that would just be to set up
Open jokinya kak.
through your ICUE, and then you can just
jangan dulu lah, gear gue belum ready buat ngebar.
Press a button and it'll input what you need.
Yeah, I may quit that one.
Alright guys, so a famous person once said that every battle plan is perfect until it meets first contact with the enemy, and this works the exact same way. Once again, make sure you're listening out for my orders, T-Gamers and Silence, as well as Beastie. You've been given your orders, you know what to do, you've all been in battles before. This shit's going to be hell for the next half hour, and hopefully we can be one of the 12-minute wins. If we break them in middle, I have a fair certain, judging from previous experience, that they do not like losing a point, they lose cohesion. Once again, Hooky Hook is primary. If you see him, absolutely fucking nail that son of a bitch, because he does some stupid damage.
Stupid damage.
I think he did like 1.1 million damage in the last war at First Light just before, so make sure you're killing him. And the last question I've got to ask is, Apes, do you want to live forever?
Maybe. Yes.
Hoorah, let's go. Hoorah!
Yeah, let's go strong.
Out the gate, out the gate, out the gate.
Let's go.
Remember your training, and you will survive.
Press F, press F. Oh.
Eat food, if you got food, eat food, if you got food. I want muskets muskets pushing them off the towers, muskets pushing them off the towers.
We got 2 AFKs, or 1 AFK in camp, I think.
Dynamo right side is being flanked.
Oh, we got it.
Alright, melee, make sure you guys are getting the flank, guys. Get those turrets up and start railing B. Protect the back line, guys. Protect the back line.
I think backline's dead. We just got pushed pretty hard.
We just killed like 6 of them in one go. Good fucking job with that black
Whoa,
hole in the
menang,
ice
Cok!
column, guys. I think we just took out a massive chunk of them. If you die, just respawn, keep pushing forward. We're still on it. Tanks, make sure you're on the line. Start pushing towards B. Put your shields up for the fortification. Make sure you're using your fortify too. Make sure you are stunning everything in front of you so they stay in the AoEs. They don't have a chance to.
Aduh, sumpah cok macet lagi anjing.
Come on, tanks, keep pushing up to B, keep pushing up to B. Make sure the back line, every time you die, you respawn, you get back up. If you got the points, buy a turret. Drop a turret down.
Nah, ini enak
Just
gitu
keep
loh.
killing everything at B.
Ini enak komennya gitu loh. Sumpah cok, bayangin Dil, kayak gitu lo jadi tanker darah 12.000 udah kayak nggak ada harga diri.
Keep dropping those healers, guys. You guys are keeping me alive somehow. This is fucking amazing. Keep going. Keep hitting B, keep hitting B. Make sure once you die, you get back on the back line, drop down the turret.
Cok, nggak masuk semua cok, anjing mu wiwi.
That's cool, just buy another one. We've been able to kill a bunch. A lot of you should be able to buy turrets.
I think a couple of them crashed. Not too sure, I got a lot of them standing.
Look, we've got a
still,
couple tanks on the back line. Near the repeater.
Alright guys, I'm down. Take over, Terry.
Anjing. Sabar.
Alright. If you die, sally out. Keep pushing B. Make sure you keep buying turrets.
Ya, Jojo
I got
ngapa
70
itu?
battle tokens from that, so I'll be able to drop a turret down. Make sure if you're a front line, you are still buying Inferno traps.
Sumpah cok, Inferno trap ya disuruh beli ya. Cok, gebuk kayak nggak ada harga dirinya anjing. Mati lo. Kejar lo. Si Hoki ini anjing, damage-nya nggak ngotak. Aduh, woi. Sabar ya.
Might need to regroup. We're split a little bit now.
Alright guys, if you die, just start respawning back at the camp.
Yeah, regroup front gate.
Saya bentar. Saya beli. Inferno trap 1. Beli ini elixir lagi. Oke, udah. Let's go. Belum.
We're still pushing them, guys. So just keep coming out.
We're in a good spot to put more repeaters down to focus on B.
Okay, cool. If you've got a repeater, put it down. I'll buy one as well.
If you got tokens, buy one because they're holding back on B.
Guys, that was a fantastic push.
Saya bentar. Gue butuh dong di heal.
Push up now.
Mana tadi Inferno
Right,
gua?
I'm dropping a repeater in the trees if someone wants to use it. There's a repeater in the trees overlooking B. Someone can jump in it, start using it. Tanks, keep pushing the front line. Same deal. Melee, DPS, stay with the range. Range, keep killing. You're doing absolutely fucking awesome. There's a big Zerg on the right hand side. Everybody grab them. Alright, tanks push on the B. Tanks push on the B. Tanks push on the B.
Enak nih komandonya nih daripada yang tadi.
Fortifications up. Use your defender stance. Defiant, whatever the fuck it's called. Right, AOE's in heals on B. AOE's in heals on B. Make sure someone's on that repeater that I dropped. Right, there is
ayo
a group of
cok,
enemies
let's
on the
go.
left-hand
Dapat
side
nih
on the
satu
rocks.
nih.
Make sure you're focusing those.
You've got a group on the right as well.
Wah anjing.
Keep going, guys. We're more than halfway in the point.
Ayo cok, bisa ini
Tanks to the
cok.
front. Make sure you're fortifying. Use your potions. More DPS and more
Cok.
AOE and heals onto the point. More DPS on the point. More AOE DPS on the point. Casters. If you got a great axe, make sure you were smashing those fucking black holes. Great. Yep, that's great. Alright, can we get an ice on B?
Ayo cok, ayo cok, ayo cok.
There's about 10 in a group on B. Make sure you're using your AOE.
I'm down.
Sabar dulu, sabar. Sabar. Gue tegang anjing, nggak jadi lagi nih, kepukul mundur lagi ini. Beli lagi ini, pakai pasang, buat di trap di tengah, buat ngadu badan. Aduh, kepukul mundur lagi cok.
Alright, if you die and you have the points, buy a repeater, put it down.
Mateng. Mati lagi nih, mati lagi nih. Si hoki nih anjing.
Looks like we've been pushed back to the floor, guys.
Is
that correct?
Yep. Yeah, they're at the front, right at the front gate, but a lot of them are low health.
Right, I want mages onto the tents. Mages get onto the tents and start casting them. If you've got battle points enough to buy repeaters and cannon platforms, start buying them. If you don't, buy an inferno trap. Mages get onto the towers. Tanks go forward. Tank start pushing them away from the gate.
Ini masih ada satu lagi nih.
Right, it looks they're all grouped at the front gate, guys. They're all grouped at the front gate. So I want mages up on those tents, and I want you guys DPSing them down. They're all grouped.
Gue belum ada gear bagus buat pasang gem gitu, kayak sayang aja.
How's Group 8 doing? You guys still behind the fort and lobbing fire over the top? Or did they end up getting you guys?
Si tau ini nggak regroup dulu kah?
That was Group 9 that was on fire.
Okay, Group 9, sorry, Group 9, were you guys... Oh, okay, looks like they're coming around to the back now. Alright, guys, out the front gate again towards B,
Front
everyone...
gate's clear, you can come out front gate. There's a few
front gate,
on the left side though.
Front gate.
Yeah, they're pushing over there for the turrets. Everyone out the front gate, run B. Everyone, run B, run B, run B, run B. I want casters, DPS, and melee on B. I want tanks in towards the zone, back towards the fort.
Pushing our left, they're pushing.
Some on the rock to our left towards A. C, sorry.
Just go to B, please.
They're all behind, they're all behind.
I wish the game would let me pull my weapon out when I click the button like 20 fucking times. Make sure you guys are spread out when you're moving. Don't stay in clumps. You're easily AoE when you're in a clump.
Mana nih yang cover gua? Kau nggak ada. Wow, belakangnya cacar. Kocar kacir. DPS yang annoying banget anjing sumpah. Ih. Waduh.
Cool. Just alright, jump over the tents to get out if they're going stuck at the gate. Make sure you've eaten your food so you've got your passive regen as well, guys.
Sumpah cowok nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain cowok.
Alright, as I said, I want mages and range. Mages and range get on the tents and just keep shooting them over the top because a lot of them are clumped at the moment.
Oh shit.
Cok, kita tuh harus stick dulu, cok.
Yeah, nice.
Nih.
Very good job.
Ini harus stick dulu, ngumpul semua.
Alright guys, so it looks like they're going to be camping out the front. So we're gonna go, if you've died, respawn, stay in the fort. Stay in the fort, stay in the fort. We're gonna rally forth again. We need our numbers so we don't trickle.
Nih, lu lihat nih.
Wih. On the tent.
Anjing.
Alright, looks like they're on the rock over at south around 85. Start shooting them if you've got range. They're on the rock at 85 south. I think. I can't see because there's a mark. 165,
Yeah,
sorry,
south,
165.
top of the rock, Matamo, seeing him from inside the camp.
Alright.
Wah, grouping ah.
So it looks like they're congregated in a wide circle around the front of the gate. So DPS, just keep doing your best to lob everything over. Alright, make sure you're staying in the fort, guys. Make sure you're in the fort. I want everybody grouped up in the fort so we can rush out as a group again.
Everyone's already outside of the fort,
large
man.
group of people outside.
Oh, never mind, then keep pushing B, guys.
Majority's out
Keep
front
pushing
right
B,
now.
keep pushing B, keep pushing
Come
B.
out
Same
front
rules in
gate
the
if you're in the
fort.
fort.
Front gate, front gate.
Make sure you're dropping turrets down at the front. Make sure you're shooting the shit out of them. Tanks, just if you're getting caught out the front, just make sure you got your fortify up to keep your teammates alive.
Gua udah gini nih, udah pasang badan.
They're already on all our DPS for mid.
Noh, ditubruk anjing tanknya dicuekin.
Tanks are just charging straight for all the DPS.
Udah ditemenin mah udah.
Yeah, well that's why we want the melees there so they can do it the best they can to keep them CC'd and...
Yeah, they're just running straight past them.
Alright guys, just keep jumping over those tents. They can't stop us jumping over the tents.
Grade X Warhammer. Gak bisa ngapa-ngapain anjing. Ini mah regroup, bener-bener di dalam regroup, ubruk bareng.
Just keep AoEing them down, guys. Keep AoEing them down.
I'm distracting him at C, by the way.
Yep, I can see Hookie's heading to C.
I'm down, it was a bit rough.
They're starting to pull out to C.
I really wish I could see groups when I was dying.
Gak bisa nih Cok kalau nggak ada grup. Maju sendiri-sendiri nih.
Alright, I want groups 1 and 2 to go push C. I want groups 3 and 4 to go to A. So group 1 and 2 go out the left gate, looking towards front, go hit C. 3 and 4 go out the right gate.
A is very open. A is wide open.
Alright, the rest of you guys stay in the fort, in the main camp in the center. I'm going to see if we can't try to make distract them, make them split their forces between A and C, thinking that's why we're pushing.
They're all at our east gate. Or at least a massive number of them.
Alright guys, and out, the north, out, the north, out, the north, start putting down turrets if you got the points. Right, rush B, rush B, rush B, rush B. Unless you, so everyone else except for the 4 groups are called rush B.
Oh, sakit Cok. Mama.
Alright, so 1 and 2 you're going to keep pushing C, 3 and 4 you're just going to keep pushing A. Everyone else I want you to keep trying to push B. Make sure if you got the points that you're tossing turrets down for people who are able to use them, especially the tanks. We don't really need too much.
Maju, Tatakae.
We need the tanks to push their casters. There's heaps of just casters that you can push in that middle bit.
Sumpah Cok, ini healernya mana?
Alright guys, start putting your turrets onto the left side of the fort.
Ini nggak bisa
If you got turrets, just hop out, drop them down on the left side of the fort, and then start pushing towards B because there's no one on the left side at the moment. So turrets have a clear line of sight. Otherwise, everyone just keep up pushing B. Just keep them distracted. Keep up pushing B. 1 and 2 is C, 3 and 4 are A.
3. Apa nih tadi disuruhnya? Ya Allah, ya Allah. Nggak pengen regroup.
If you got any commands, like give them, dude.
I just died, so.
Alright, same song.
Sluggo, how's C going over there?
4 of them on me.
Okay.
Gue bantu teman gue dah.
You guys come out, we'll get them.
We could try and do a little push to C to make him rotate.
Alright, Lily and I, we're about to land on B. Alright, guys, on B, on B. There's no enemies on B. Just push B. Push B. Use CCs and AOEs. Keep them. AOE CC.
Ya Allah. Healnya tuh nggak ada. Healnya di mana tuh kita nggak setai tuh.
We got a big group of them if they're able to be AOE'd.
Kita tadi tuh main ketubruk langsung cok belakangnya cok.
Alright, if you got the money for a turret, put it out on the left side of the fort, looking towards the front, so that way people are able to use it to shoot onto B. Otherwise, everyone else keeps selling out the main gate.
Care behind, right side.
Kelihatan betul. Sumpah cok langsung keratak. Nih. Gue beli ini.
Bunch of them go around killing all the turrets.
That's cool. I mean, the more that they're busy doing that, the more that we can just keep trying to push up into the point.
Nih.
Tanks just keep pushing your ground, keep fortifying to make sure the DPS have fortification.
Lihat tuh damage apaan anjing. Gua udah pasang tower tuh.
Alright, if they're pushing the turrets on the left side, start pushing turrets up on the right side and the tree lines, keep hitting them.
Tower
Priority
gua,
use repeaters, but also grab normal cannons, because normal cannons do a lot of damage and break up groups.
Kita regroup, push bareng.
A lot of enemies at front gate.
Healernya
And jump over the tents. Use the tents to your advantage to either get over the wall to get high enough that you can drop your CCs on the massive groups. Make sure you're prioritizing groups over individuals.
Sumpah cok, ini mah bingung gua. Udah mulai berantakan nih. Bisakah kita regroup terus kita mau kemana gitu di... Gue ngikut si Taurus nih. Aduh. Cari mati nih.
Hooky low health in front of main gate.
Yep, kill Hooky. Focus Hooky. Nice. I just watched him die on stream.
Well done.
Habis stamina gue cok. Healernya nggak nyampe cok.
Just keep following the orders, guys. Like, this is just what we got to do. We got to keep. Like, as you can see, it's an ebb and flow thing. We do get to a point where we start pushing them back, like we are now. Once that happens, just keep pushing B. Follow your orders. Tanks.
They're retreating right now. They're retreating to B.
Alright, guys.
Push up, follow.
Push up.
Regroup at main gate. Come outside. Push up. We need tanks pushing up, man.
Gue udah ngetengin.
Get up there.
Nih, gue maju nih.
Like we did it before, tanks, make sure you're on the point, melee and DPS and healers, make sure you spread out around the back or along the crossroads.
Nih. Udah ditengin. Yang belakang kocar-kacir, lihat tuh. Nah. Bisa apa, cok, kalau kayak gini?
Just keep pushing them, guys. If you got the points, make sure you're buying a turret. Make sure you are absolutely railing them with them. Not the mortar turrets anymore. I want you guys in cannons and repeaters. Make sure you're using the cannons to break up the big blobs. Using repeaters to soften them up. Oh, that was a good push on C. 1 and 2 keep pushing C, 3 and 4 keep pushing A.
Ini gimana, Cok? Gak bisa masuk satupun, Cok.
Good job, come on C. Nearly got it, guys. So what group 1 and 2, your sole priority is C. Groups 3 and 4, your sole priority is A. Everyone else is B. Make sure you're putting turrets on the sides of the fort overlooking B.
Tanknya tuh udah di depan ya.
It looks like Hookie's heading over towards C.
There's not many people at B. We could try and take B here.
Alright, guys.
There's only about 7 people on B.
Push B. Make sure you're buying fire traps if you're tanks.
Wah, lupa coy, masa bodoh. Yang penting maju dulu ya. Gua maju
get on
nih.
Point. Tanks, get on B.
Udah di dalam nih.
Once you're at B, make sure you have your defiant stance and you are blocking. Make sure you got doing your best to stay in the AoE heals. Healers, make sure you're doing the best to heal the tanks and AoE damage everything that's hitting us.
Tankernya tuh kayak tumbal proyek anjing. Healernya belum siap. Sumpah tumbal proyek. Bener-bener tumbal proyek anjing. Gak bisa ini. Harus regroup semuanya gitu, nggak misah-misah, Cok.
So guys, they've been 60 a lot longer than us, so they've definitely got a chance to get the better gear, but the fact that we're pushing them this fucking hard is proved my point before, is every time we go to war, we push them harder and harder. They have to win every single time to hold their morale. All we've got to do is win once, and we've got them in the bag.
Aduh. Kita tuh belum farm gear.
Guys, make sure you're using your battle potions. If you've got enough to buy a turret, put a turret on the left and right side overlooking B. If you don't have enough, buy a Inferno trap.
Inferno trap nih, gue beli nih.
DPS, make sure you guys are up on the tent, so overlooking. Make sure you keep pushing them until we're able to sally out of the front gate.
Ya Allah, kurang bro, duitnya kurang.
Putting traps down on the gate.
Ace free.
Alright, well 3 and 4, make sure you're on A. Groups 3 and 4, make sure you're pushing A. The rest of us will try to keep them busy pushing B. 1 and 2, make sure you're pushing C.
Di split semua nih. Gue kesana berarti.
Do you want to try and do a push out the back gate, Kale?
Yeah. Alright.
They're all at the front gate right now, so we can come around.
Alright, groups 5 through to 10, groups 5 through to 10, groups 5 through to 10, get to the back gate, get to the north gate, get to the back gate, get to the north gate. That's groups 5 through to 10, 5 through to 10, get on the back gate.
Mister D ngomong apa sih? Gue bingung.
We could do a sneaky C run and just haste up and run over there.
Mati. Yeah.
How's C looking? Alright, no, they're C. Alright. Yep. Run A. They're all coming from C side. Run A. Sally out back gate. Run to A.
They're all hasting over now to A, sorry.
Oh, they're all at A. Well, I guess we're gonna have a bit of a scrap at A.
Sumpah Cok, keras semua aja.
Guys, this is really good with the turrets, by the way. Like, you're getting a really good spread at the moment, and they are doing everything. Okay, they're all at A. Push B. Swing back around. Don't cross the river. Push B. Swing back around. Don't push the river. Push B.
We need tanks on that B site. Let's get on B and fortify it.
Mati nih.
Don't go chasing.
Yeah, don't go for kills, guys. We're going for objectives. Objectives over kills. Your rank in the score for getting kills means nothing if we don't win.
They're all coming from
loh.
A side, guys.
Come on, B, everyone on B, everyone on B. The more on B, the more we push it. Everybody on B, everybody on B, everybody on B. Just drop all your heals at your feet, drop all your AoEs at your feet.
Ayo B, dapetin lah 1 poin.
Everybody on B, everybody. Healers, DPS, everything on B, everything on B.
Yalah, masa gagal lagi. Bentar, gua ambil Inferno trapnya. Oke, guys, gua. Ya, kepukul mundur lagi.
That was a good push, guys. We got quite a few kills.
Aduh, buyar lagi nih. Sumpah. Mending ladder gak sih? Aduh, 40 detik.
Alright guys, everybody to the southeast gate, southeast gate, southeast gate, everyone to the southeast gate, everyone to the southeast gate, grab a haste potion. Everyone to the southeast gate, grab a haste potion. Alright, don't leave the southeast gate, just everyone get to the southeast gate. Alright, how many of them are here? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ini gue masih ada satu war
Okay,
lagi.
how's it looking over seaside, guys? Alright, everyone just get to, sorry, A. Everyone get to the seaside gate. Everyone get to the seaside gate. Everyone get to the seaside gate.
There's about 5 at A. They're destroying all the repeaters.
Alrighty. Alright, guys. So, and on the count of 3, we are running to the northwest gate. We're going to be swapping gates. We're going to be running to A. So 5, 4, 3, 2, go, 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 go. Run out the northwest gate. Northwest gate. As soon as you're out of the gate, pop haste potions. Run to A.
Run to A.
If you use an ability, it will cancel it.
So go, 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 go. Everyone pop haste potions. Get on the A. Get on the A. Get on the A. If there's a turret there and you don't have a haste potion, get onto a turret and start harassing the shit out of them as they rush over. Right, guys, they're coming. If you got a great axes, start trying to slow them down. If you got AOEs, hit them when they're in the the black holes.
Terus mana temen gua? Temen gua mana?
Right, guys, everybody on A, everybody on A, everybody.
Terus mana temen gua?
We're bringing a lot of them over to seaside as well, so you should get some people over there.
Right, I want 1 and 2. 1 and 2, you guys are going to keep pushing C. 3 and 4, you guys are going to keep pushing A. The rest of these orders
Sabar
are
guys,
just
sabar guys, sabar guys. Gua pasangin berani. Aduh.
Alright guys, once you die, respawn at the fort, push B.
Aduh,
Make sure
aduh,
if you got the coins, you're putting turrets down.
Ya Allah, ya Allah. Lagi bareng Bang Joi. Lagi bar. Gua udah masuk nih, udah masuk di tengah nih. Temen gua kemana semua nih?
Alright, so you have the tokens, make sure you get turrets. If you don't have the potions, make sure you're getting a fire trap. I like half health the healer when they ran into my fire trap.
Tanker di sini tuh tumbal proyeknya. Ngewar aja. Kalau healernya nggak ada. Aduh. Ini mah gagal udah.
There's not many at B out the front right now. A lot of them are fighting between B and A.
Push B, push B, push B.
Need tanks on B.
A's starting to fall back now.
Aduh.
Yep.
Jump on B, jump on B. A couple of them are low health. Nice. Now just hold B.
B, guys. Everyone on B, everyone on B.
They're flanking B from the right.
Aduh.
I just put a cannonball into Hooky. I'm proud.
Ya Allah, duitnya nggak ada lagi, bro. Nih. Ke kiri jadi apa nih? Kita tuh nggak regroup, ngakil terus, so.
Well, your cannonball killed Hooky, so good job.
Yeah, it did actually.
Can we got people hasting up coming over to C, please?
They're starting to push C.
Alright guys.
Udah seneng ada kata-kata war. Bukan Lester. Ngapain sih bro? Loh, yang ngambil satu orang aja. Yah,
Alright
angus.
guys, haste potion up, rush C. Haste potion up, rush C.
Lu lihat tuh, salah lu kau sih. Aduh.
Can I get a couple of musket users to do a dodgy round at the back? There's a rock over it that overlooks A and their castle. You can basically sit up there. They can only hit you with cannons.
Kabur.
Remember, if you're using a haste potion, don't cast an ability or
jongkok.
Alright guys, so the war's going to be over in about 5 seconds. Once that's over, I want everybody to meet up in Everfall, and we're going to start handing out potions and food. Because we missed it for this war. That was a good fucking job, guys. We nearly took B and C so many goddamn times. That was a fantastic effort by everybody involved.
Yes, very great job, everyone.
Guys. Yeah, good try, guys. Out of curiosity, how many tanks are actually here? Just say I if you're a tank.
Aye.
Aye.
Sound about like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
How many people do we have?
We definitely don't have anywhere near enough tanks.
Ice gauntlet, sorry.
Aduh, tanda seru adus. Satu kali war lagi nih.
I mean, just look at the stats, guys. Like, you look at the performance, you look at the rankings for our allies, how much damage and kills they've got now compared to previous wars, and that number keeps going up. Good congratulations to Sick One, Rexoth, Sugarton, Jojo XIX, and Cardali for hitting the top 5 out of us, like on our side.
Yeah.
Jojo masuk top 5 nih.
Like, amazing work. Also, the amount of times that we killed Hookie for once he wasn't number 1 and didn't break 1 million damage. Fucking top notch.
Him every time I saw that bastard.
Yeah, that was amazing work, guys. That was some amazing fucking work. Like, I've been running PvP large scale battles since 2012, and you know, this is people who have been playing this game and games like this for years, and still don't have the amount of coordination that you guys just showed tonight. So that was fucking amazing.
Gua harus balik dulu nih ke rumah.
I feel like just about every build out there is either tank and healing or light armor, so you can roll away.
Yep. Well, we're getting a lot of information from this at the moment. I'm recording the fight, so I'll be able to look back at it later and have a look and come up with some ideas. But everyone, if you're in the war for Brightwood in the next 15 minutes, make sure you guys get to Everfall and we can start handing out stat food and potions.
I have strength, dex, and con foods. I'll be at Everfall Church.
That's Silence WF. So if you want stat food, go to Silence WF.
Cuk, beli STR food pun juga percuma, cuk. Gue beli.
That was fucking great work, guys. So chuffed over that. That was amazing.
I wish I knew about that rock sooner. Honestly, it had the perfect overlook into their camp, and I was basically just sniping people off cannons.
Mahal.
Yeah, that was great. Something I wouldn't mind trying in this one as well, if we can get muskets to try to, after the initial push, if we don't get that initial push on the B, if muskets can kind of like swing around away from the enemy Zerg and start hitting the enemy turrets, once you destroy an enemy fort turret, they cannot place a new one down.
Aduh. Yang bagusan dikit dong. Plus 20 STR. Aduh.
Terry, there's a bunch of people messaging me saying they're 60s and they want to get put into the Brightwood war.
Ya Allah, jelek semua.
Kalau
apa campur tadi dengar beda faction bisa? Iya, beda faction tadi. Ada Marauders. Ada Marauders juga tadi. Jadi kayak mix team juga, mix faction. Tadi Government sama Marauders juga. Ini nanti ya kayaknya ada Maraudersnya juga. Gimana, Dil?
Yeah,
what food murah-murah, Dil.
I don't know what food you need.
Cok, ya Allah. Gear tier 5 dikit banget anjing.
Alright guys, make sure you sign up for the Brightwood war. It will be coming out in a few minutes.
Aduh, mau war lagi.
Type in company chat what you need.
Are we talking full 60s?
Pretty much. Most people they're all 60s because I did it before. Oh, there's some 59s and 58s, but most are 60.
Sumpah cok, kok bisa beda faction aja ya bang? Fitur baru kayaknya udah lama sih. Itu kayaknya gimana ya? Tapi itu gua nggak tahu ya. Kalau misalkan yang war Syndicate sama Marauders, gua bisa
Dex.
Yeah, Alex, check your PM.
Alright.
X, okay.
Cok, gua nggak terima Jojo top 5. Coba lihat flow mapnya bang. Nih, ini untung udah kerebut ya.
Who was messaging you by the way?
Ini hari ini tuh barnya ini.
So was that just Brightwood or
Equilibrium?
Foxino
1001.
Kale, you want to make sure you got a couple more tanks.
Mas, udah nggak.
Yeah,
beda, ada hijau.
I agree. We need way more tanks.
You've got the sheet with everyone who did the response.
Bentar, gue abis ini mau bar
I'm
di
switching over to tank now.
Yeah, problem is a lot of people on those sheets are nowhere near 60 as well. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm only 51, but I survived. I took like almost 400,000 damage.
Aku masuk gak ya?
Yeah.
I'll happily tank for you, but if there's a 60 tank that comes in, don't.
Ada misik.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. We need way more tanks. Like most of the time, I saw maybe 4 to 5. Like going to the site, and that was it. Where in reality, like we should have way more. Like at least 15 to 20, if not more.
Udah, cuman kalau
you need at least 10. We didn't even have 10.
Yeah, that's why I was like anyone that's tank say I, because to me it looked like we had like none.
I think we had
6.
I think we had 6 in that whole fight.
You kind of see it at the start whenever the tanks line
Sumpah coy.
And the front line just melts so quickly when they push through.
That's the thing, they have
Itu
like
tuh
We got beat at 3/4. That was
gearnya udah kalah. Gear gue lu lihat nih. Masih gear ada tier 4, harusnya udah tier 5 semua. Terus weapon gue masih 490 gear score-nya.
We put out a Google Doc form for you to be like, I am in the war.
Terus stratnya juga kalah.
This is my name and this is my role. If people didn't fill that out, that's the only way that we're able to get information on what everyone is, unless we literally PM at 9 pages worth of people and ask them what their role is.
Is anyone a tank that isn't in the lineup that's in the channel?
I am a tank not in the lineup. I'm on standby at the moment, but I'm only 51. So if you get a tank that's higher, don't put me in.
Tank 52 standby.
Whack them in. We need more tanks.
I can respec. What should we be like? 200 constitution? Is that what a tank?
Aduh.
No.
Wis cepet kali dah bang.
You need a sword and board.
Berada. Coba ambil map jangan.
Okay, I won't respec then. Great.
Sumpah. Ini
Have you got that emerald?
lagi kesel sama Watt dan kawan-kawan. Nih.
What was your name again? Sorry, the level 52?
Alaric.
Also, I believe Kataday has potions of resistance.
Do you know what number you are on the list?
Give me 2 secs. 33.
Sumpah coy, ini berat banget buat narik. Gua mau ngambil yang mana? Ini buat semua nih, buat carrot. Mau ngambil yang ini. Ini tuh kayak sumber daya kayak kurang gitu. Kayak butuh.
So I can do some serious damage, you know.
Butuh bener-bener yang sumber dayanya bagus itu. Kalau lu bisa ngambil Windsbar, pusatnya pasar tuh Windsbar.
Yeah. That's the other dimension of what happened. And the only time I basically survived was when I went berserk with my hatchet and I was running around, taking people from behind, basically. But yeah, that's just another something I noticed, because I can do some pretty serious damage. But if I get taken out, then I'm.
Us healers, we're getting charged from the side and annihilated.
That's why it's
would set up on the rock.
Tarragon.
Yeah, that rock overlooking the fort is
Sebenarnya gua masak. Berat.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. They know who I am now, so they're chasing me.
I had a realization: the stat foods will persist the whole thing through death. So you only need to use that one, and you've got it for the whole fight.
Oh, bisa nih.
Oh, something really? I noticed. Yeah, it persisted through death for me.
Oh, alright. Gonna make some.
Where are you, Sans?
I'm at the church.
Bre.
Town hall thing. Church,
Okay.
where the warboard is. I'm in front of the warboard.
Aduh.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Habis itu
I'm just going through the list.
Taragon.
Are there any tanks that are like level 55 or higher
butuh
in this
Taragon
channel
ya. Gue bisa bikin 3 berarti Taragon.
that aren't already in the war?
Ada sinterklas yoi.
Any healers, get your butt up here. I've got focus food.
Ayo, ini Brightwood tolonglah kasih menang lah ya.
Does anyone have any focus potions? The ones that give mana over
Ya Allah, Taragon di mana nih?
Wait, Sans, I'm trying to trade you.
Ah, fuck me.
Taragon.
You want
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
con food, I take it?
Yeah.
Oh, mahal
Con strength
banget.
if that's what you got, but mainly
Ha.
whichever one's got more con.
I
Mama.
suggest maybe we have a couple of teams dedicated to pushing into their back line. Because that tends to be what they do to us, and it disrupts us a lot at the back, and then they can push out front.
That's what I was thinking. So anyone with anyone who's got full berserk with the hatchet, we're pretty, we can last for a pretty long time and take a lot of damage.
Yeah,
and
and
we're
that's
very
enough.
distracting. We're very distracting. And if
that's
there's a
gonna
squad
be
of us,
enough to turn 'em,
yeah, because all we need to do is take out
Mahal banget
them enough for
anjing.
everyone else to come up, and we
You
can survive.
don't even particularly need to take them out. You just need to turn their front, and then they're focused on defending while we can push their front.
Because every time I went up there, 2 or 3 of them had to lay into me, and it was just one. I was one person, and it was
And
just, they were there for a while. Yeah,
That's pretty much what they're doing to us.
Yep. So I don't know.
Everfall
Should we
gua
make
ada
a
apa
team
ya?
of hatchets? I'm Dr. Hoon. If anyone wants to, we'll make a berserker group.
I mean, you can try it. I'd probably put someone with gravity well in that group as well, because I know for me, like, I was just getting gravity welled non-stop by tanks in the back line.
This is Madamo, I've got a hatchet ready to use it.
Okay, well, let's meet at, I don't know, Gate C or whatever.
Yo,
I don't even know what the
ini
floor's like.
sekarang.
But I've also got gravity well. I'm also got that Grad X, so we can gravity well
Tadi
them
apa
and
resepnya?
then hatchet them to death.
Tomato.
Yeah, that'll work.
Hang on, check. Alright, what are your names? I'm going to try to put you in one group so that way you guys all know what you're doing.
Dr. Hoon.
Dr. Hoon.
Madamo.
Okay, do you know what groups you're in? And make it easier.
Mama. Tolong.
So if you look at the Brightwood ward, just let me know where you are.
Gue belum ada gem anjing. Anjing lah. Grinding gear guys.
Okay, anyone else with hatchet who just wants a pure job of running around into their backline and causing havoc? Or even rapiers, like hatchets, rapiers. Just people who are dedicated, who are going to be dedicated, to just fucking up their backline.
Armature 2, that's what my full spec is based on. Got Great X and I have a hatchet.
Okay, cool. Which group you in? I'll move you to 10.
I am group 1.
I'll bring a warhammer as well because the musket I just can't
Right,
get it.
I need two more people who are happy just to hit up their backline and fuck it up.
I'm a tank.
Bentar guys ya,
Great
gue
axe,
lagi
slugger.
Need you on the point, dude. Sorry.
Alright, no worries.
What does is there any high points in Brightwood in this battle? Like, are there any rocks or anything either side? I might wing it for now, but I wouldn't mind getting a couple of musket users to go and sit on a high point and just pick off all the guys on their defense to stop them throwing cannons at us.
Fishlet. Bentar nih. Fishlet gua.
I know Manamo's a musket user. I don't know who else is though.
Anyone have int food?
Don't have. Yes, I do. In front of the warboard. Silence.
Hah? Oh, tier 1.
Are you at
Everfall in front of the warboard.
No, I'm at Brightwood.
Let's go.
I'm gonna
guys.
start replacing people, so make sure you have your name on Discord. It's the same name in game.
Alright, so Dr. Hon, Madamo, and Armager, your guys are going to be not listening to what I'm saying and just keep doing your thing off respawning, grabbing a haste pot, and going to fuck up their backline, their healers, and whatever else is grouped up.
Could we be in a different group so we can coordinate?
You're all in group 10.
No, I mean in Discord.
No.
Sorry, I couldn't get my push to talk working there. I'm level 55 tank. I
already put you in.
I have a hatchet if you want me to do that.
No, if you're a tank, I want all tanks on B.
Yeah, but I'm a tank, but I don't have a shield. I'm axe hammer or axe hatchet.
Okay, what's your name?
Saturday.
Right, yeah.
He's in group 10 at the moment. I'll just put him in then.
Alright, cool.
So, do we want to move him out of 10?
No, keep him in 10. He'll go with Madamo and stuff. He's a bruiser, he's not a tank.
Alright.
Anjing. Bentar, beli Taragon 1 ya. Taragon. Please jangan habis dulu Taragon. Taragon.
Can you hear?
Yep.
War at Brightwood. Group 4 and Group X will try to split. Can we do that?
Group 4 and Group 8? Yeah, look, if one of you want to go A, one of you guys want to go C, that's fine.
No. We go together. Group 4 and X. We try to split.
Yeah, you guys.
And when you guys go A, we go C. We try to learn them here. Okay. Can we try that?
So this was.
They try to load them.
Alright, so this is Group 4 and Group 8, yes?
Yeah. We have one more people coming. Can you give us a lot, please?
What person? What's his name?
Sebentar.
His name is the one.
Aduh.
Is it possible to postpone the warring fight nowadays? What if I press F2?
It'll stay up for I think 10 minutes before you can't join.
Oh yeah, because I wanna do trade.
All the trades. Oh yeah, for food trade. Yeah.
Has he already signed up for it, or he's signing up?
I have a feeling
he's coming.
Oh shit! Can you put me in?
Yep. I have a feeling that I possibly have the Brightwood bug, so can someone kick Saturday and?
Is the one you're waiting for the known one?
Yeah,
the one. He coming. Just wait 1 minute.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out.
Alright, I booted you
You
out.
mentioned there's a way around the bug where you can't load in properly.
Let's go, guys. Let's win this place.
Alright, so the same deal as before. Tanks, make sure you're buying an Inferno Trap Potion. I want groups 9 to go out the back. Actually, you know what? We're not going to bother doing the fire traps. I think it was an interesting idea, but I don't think it ended up working too well. So I want group...
Let's go, guys.
9 and 7. Groups 9... is group 7 here, actually? Potato the Mighty, Flingers, HW7, Off Carts, Ironside, and High Hazard. Are you guys in chat?
Yeah, we're here. I'm here. High hazard.
Alright, cool. If you're able to relay to your voice chat if they're not there, can I please get groups 9 and 7 to do the turrets? Grab 2, each group grab 2 cannon turrets and 3 repeated turrets. Group 9 set up on the left, group set up on the right, group 7 set up on the left facing B. Same deal as before, which kind of worked. I want melee, DPS and bruisers. I only want sword and board tanks in the front line. I want all the melee, DPS and healers. I want you guys spread out. Like, make sure you, I pretend you've all got COVID, keep that social distancing in mind. I want you guys spread out in a semicircle behind the tanks. Like we did before, we were able to kill a bunch of them. They ran into the tanks, we sword bashed them, and you guys AoE'd them down. I saw like 11 guys go down in the first couple of seconds as soon as they hit that line. That was fucking on point. So, to recap, Group 10 is going to be fucking their backline. Group 9 and 7 will be going cannons and repeaters to the left and right of the gate. Groups 8 and 4, you guys are going to, wherever we are, don't be where we are. You go do your thing and just try to capture points and fuck them up and keep them splitting. Tanks, when I say tank, I mean people with sword and board and beacon. When they, when you throw your shield up, you glow when everyone else glows around you. Fortify. You guys, what I mean when I say tanks, I want you guys to be pushing up the front before when we nearly took B. I want everyone else spread out in a semicircle behind the tanks, behind B, keeping up the points. Melee, if you're in that line, you are doing everything in your power to keep your friends alive. Whatever you got to do to suck them up. Make sure you guys are all buying Inferno traps unless you were group 7 and 9 to start off with, because if you can drop an Inferno trap in front of you so they have to charge through it, they're going to come at you with a shit ton less health if you're 60, because those things hit like a brick. I'm 53 and I put one in front of a healer that as soon as he stepped on it, he went down to half HP and I was just able to clean him up with my hatchet. So they do a fair bit of damage, especially to the squishies. Group 10, you guys can grab whatever the fuck you want. If you want haste potions, grab haste potions. As I said, you guys are on your own, same as group 4 and 8. If you guys want haste potions so you can split them, then you guys grab haste potions. But for the rest of the groups, which is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and you guys are following the plan. 7 and 9, turrets. 4 and 8, guerrilla warfare. Group 10, guerrilla warfare.
Just a question. I'm a tank, but you've got me in group 9, Shin.
Okay, yep, we can fix that.
We've got 2 empty spots on 4 or 5. Any point for that at the moment?
We're moving and people in as they're applying for the war as we're still doing this.
Easy.
Did you move Shin?
The 1 and CK, please.
I did not.
What's his name?
The 1 and CK. CK and the 1. The 1, CK is healer, the 1 is DPS. We try to take 1 point and you guys split. Okay?
Do you, the 1, do you know what number he is?
Are you talking about me?
80.
80. Yeah, I found him.
79. Now this 79.
We also got to get Jojo XX in.
Equilibrium needs to be pulled down.
Ya, Jojo. Kelamaan masak, gak dapet slot Jojo.
Sorry.
Riddle's offline as well, but he keeps logging on and off, so I'm not really sure what's going on with him.
Get the 1 in, please. He in at 79.
79? Okay.
Yes. Just that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just saying that Riddle's not in, but if you look at the
Yeah, he's been going on and offline, so I don't know if his game's bugged or what's going on.
Nah, he's walking
Sumpah
around
cok,
the
banyak ceweknya emak-emak main
bugged
game.
out then, because it says red for me.
I think so. I seen that as well, and I was like, what the? So I messaged him, and he's in.
Jojo. Ini Bino. Jojo mana nih Jojo?
Aaron,
Aduh.
which gate are we running from?
Jojo, can you please make sure they're in Discord? Or
Yeah,
that
sure,
you're
sure.
relaying their info to them?
Yes.
Just come over to me, and we'll see. Check out where we should go. Lay of the land.
Oh fuck, Jojo, which number are you? You sent me a message saying you got kicked out, didn't you? Because you pressed the wrong button.
Yeah.
What number are you?
78.
Alright, cool, I see you.
So tenors, just some really basic strategy. What I'll do is I'll gravity well something, and then we'll all berserk and we'll attack the shit out of it. So that's just some basic tactics. See how we go with that, and then we'll regroup after.
Nice.
Maybe give us a shout when you start, and then we can push a bit harder from the front too.
Someone 4 fingers now, please.
I am probably going to go out on my own.
Pahamin
and
aja.
my points. I might grab another musket user if I find a good spot, just so we can keep pressure on their cannons at their fort, to try and relieve a bit of pressure off the tanks and everyone pushing up.
Alright guys, just so we don't do that big rush at the beginning to buy stuff, make sure you're buying the stuff now. If your groups, if If you are groups 9 and 7, grab your cannons.
Sumpah,
if you are
cowok,
the
gear
rest
gua,
of the groups,
gear
buying your
prematur,
fire
anjing.
potions or your fire traps, unless you're a guerrilla group, in which case you probably haste potions.
Yep, haste with group 10. Bye, haste.
Prematur ini grupnya, Cok. Grupnya. Jadinya.
Right,
skill.
So what the fuck, Sentinel guys? Have you guys got all the people in that you wanted?
Ngomong-ngomong di Javu nih barusan nih.
I think they have.
Lu coba interaksi sama player ini.
Jojo Jack.
Popped out of the Discord, but I can send him a DM and go.
Jojo Jack.
Cool. Alright guys, look, same deal as before. We nearly broke them any number of times, so.
Interaksi gimana?
If there was any equality in this world, they would have 22 people spawned in. Very well.
Aduh.
Fuck this army manager shit. I literally can't fucking move people around. Like,
Who do you want moved? You wanted Jojo in, right? He was 78?
yeah, 70, yeah.
Yeah, he's in.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I'd just going through making sure I just remove people that aren't even in the Discord.
Level 60, 52.
Alright guys, look, we did an amazing thing last game. We nearly took B, we nearly took C, we nearly took A. Granted, we didn't actually take it, but considering the fact that a lot of us have only hit 60 today, I myself are only 52, we still got a bunch of under 60s in here. That's an amazing effort against a group that has been 60 for over a week using exploits and fucking cheeky shit, and have had the time to just grind out all the gear. You know, these guys are sweaty motherfuckers, mother's basements, you know, 24 hours in this game, go to sleep and hand it over to their roommate to keep leveling them up. Like, it was an absolutely amazing fucking effort from a lot of people who live actual lives. All we got to do is do it again and just keep pushing and keep going. I mean, I know it may seem like you hitting a brick with your forehead. You keep hitting that fucking brick wall enough times and the damn thing will eventually go down. All we gotta do is keep pushing them, keep making them sweat. Once again, Hooky is primary. He's a war leader again in this war. Keep killing that guy because it's nice to hear him get angry every time he gets killed.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
Satisfaction.
I wonder how he felt eating a cannonball last match.
If you guys want to watch,
that too.
so make sure you've got his stream muted so he doesn't get a view. But it's Hooky Hook, HOOKY HOOK on Twitter. He's only got like a 5-second delay. So just keep killing him because God, it feels good.
On Twitter or Twitch?
Twitch. Sorry, on Twitch. Alright guys, so make sure if you are front line, you and DPS healing line, so I'm just going to call it a back line. If you're front line and back line, grabbing fire pots. If you're on turret duty, you are grabbing your turrets, your 2 cannons in each group, 3 repeaters in each group. If you are in the skirmishing groups, you are grabbing haste potions. Alright, everybody start eating your food now. The stat food that you got, start eating your food and your normal food just so you guys can get the buffs. Alright, everybody eat up, everybody eat up. Alright, tanks, that's sword and board. Tanks, sword and board. Get to the gate.
Aduh, udah mulai ada semutnya nih.
Sappy, I don't know what the heck that hammer is, but it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, can we just have all the tanks right at the gate so we can just see how many we actually have?
Yeah, all sword and board tanks, all sword and board. If you have a sword and shield, get to the front. We got 5.
Kita di sini kan?
6.
That's fine for now.
Yep.
Oh, what the hell?
So, as I said, this is a fair bit of a learning experience, guys, so we're still trying to work out how to set up the groups and everything. Also trying to coordinate with Marauders. And try to get people to fill out those forms. As I said, like when we do a war, we will be sending out a Google form that says what is your role, what is your weapon, etc. Please make sure you fill them out because that really helps us set it up.
Makannya sekarang kah?
Alright guys, so as I said, make sure you've eaten your stat food, make sure you have your potions and everything, make sure you have your fire traps set to your quick slots.
Udah makan
Eat
food.
your recovery food, eat your stat food, make sure you've got your turrets and everything. As I said, as soon as we go out, tanks, we are going to be rushing up to the point on B. Groups 9 and 7, you guys 7 to the left, 9 to the right, set up your turrets and start hitting everything that is red. DPS, healers, and melee DPS, you guys will be spread out in a wide
Orangnya
semicircle.
baper.
As I said, pretend every single one of you got
Level
COVID, keep them at
38.
arm's length.
Minta ikut
Drop
bar,
down your
gua
fire
jadi
trap
badut
potions,
anjing.
your fire traps near you, so that way any in front of you,
Level
drop
38 minta
your
ikut
fire
bar
traps in
anjing.
front of you. That way anything
Kalau
that
60
charges
ya
at
ambil
you
60
will
lah.
have to get half health first. I am running out of fucking breath.
Breathe.
Take your time.
Same thing as I said before. Every plan is perfect until it meets first contact with the enemy. Get ready. 3 seconds left, and everybody tanks out. Tanks. Push B, push B, push B, push B, push B, push B. Everybody get on B. Make sure you got your defiant stance up and you are blocking. Oh yeah, baby. First tank on the point. Let's do this. Come on, guys. Make sure you spread out. We've got a lot of AoE DPS coming in. Get the heals onto the point. Make sure you are spreading that DPS, guys. Make sure in melee you are keeping people off your healers and your DPS. All tanks get on the B. All tanks get on the B.
Udah di
Make
B
sure
nih,
you are
bro.
shield bashing, get your stamina back up and shield charging and push them off you and then get back in the fortification.
They've just ran past tanks and cleaned up the back.
Yeah, I know, that's what the melees are there for. We've only got 6 tanks and all we can do is hold the point.
Yeah, care left side. They've got a team trying to flank from left.
Alright, make sure you're calling out where the enemy groups are.
We just had 2/3 done on C on our background crew.
Nice.
Udah di
very
dalam
good.
nih.
Alright guys, looks like our line is still holding, so make sure you just
Plus
keep
it's
pushing
like-
B.
Tanks are all
pushing B. Hooky Hook is on the left of B. Make sure you can hit him down if you can.
Aduh. Udah kocar-kacir ini, Cok.
Alright guys, make sure you're spreading out because I'm seeing a lot of people get hit by AoEs. Make sure you're spreading out. As soon as you're at an AoE, spread out. I want melee. Keep pushing people off that line. Alright, tanks at the moment, because we don't have enough at the moment to push on the line, just keep running around using your defensive to keep the DPS alive. Boogie Hooks by the fire on the left side of C.
Aduh.
B. He's on the fire, near the fire on the left side of B. Make sure you take him out. Guerrilla groups, keep doing your thing.
Nih, gue udah ngikutin nih.
Okay, I can't drop a fire trap. Alright guys, keep selling out, keep dropping your fire traps, keep killing. Always be applying.
We do need some tanks on this front line here. Good shit.
Cok, ini gimana, Cok? Ngobarnya kepisah semua nih.
We're definitely getting flanked a lot less, which is good.
Alright guys, we're just gonna keep the main focus of B, let our guerrilla groups take C and A. Alright guys, so it looks like they're pushed pretty far to the front of the our line. So if you're going to start dropping turrets, start dropping them on the right hand side. I want ice mages up on the tents shooting the guys to make sure our gate is clear.
Bunuh anjing.
So start dropping the turrets on the right side of the fort overlooking B. I want ice gauntlets mages up on the tents clearing our line. Everyone else keep selling out, keep killing, keep pushing. Keep distracting them from our guerrilla groups.
Oh, sumpah, Cok.
Good job on the heals.
Ayo, Cok, kita nggak dapat checkpoint kah? Aduh. Gua ambil ini.
Right, I got one guy on A. Let's group up and we'll rush him.
C.
Alright, that's just for the guerrilla groups, guys. Not...
Ini kemana semua nih?
They're now on the left side of the fort. We've kind of pulled them away from B.
Alright, guys, keep pushing out. Make sure you're dropping those turrets on the right side of the fort.
Udah minum. Wah, DPS-nya bocor banget anjing. Aduh, sumpah cok, gear score emang anjing sih. Waktunya ngupgrade.
Alright, looks like they're still just focusing on B, guys, so just keep pushing. I know it's an uphill battle, but if we can get one of those guerrilla groups to capture one of the other points, that gives us another sally point to come out from.
Mati gue cok.
Make sure you're buying fire traps if you got your 30 tokens, tanks. If you're a DPS and you got more, make sure you are getting a repeater or a cannon. You're putting it out the right-hand gate. I want you to go out the right-hand gate if you got over 50 battle tokens, drop the turrets overlooking B, and then get back into the fight.
Damage-nya sih tidak ngotak kiawi ya.
We're just cleaning up a bunch on left. Let's keep pushing, guys. Come on.
Hoki.
Alright, guys, it looks like we pushed them out. Yep, keep going. Alright, tanks pushing up to B, tanks push up to B.
Tank push on B, tapi healernya nggak ada. Ya nangis, Pak.
Tanks been pushing up to B, Melee push up to B as well. Can we get AoE, can we get heals and DPS on B? AoE DPS. There's a group of like 10 of them all stuck in one group. If you guys can get an AoE on them, you'll be able to knock off about 10.
There'll be a group coming behind from right side, so be careful of that.
Terus gimana nih? Tank on B, tapi nggak ada orangnya nih. Ya mati.
Consistently undermanned. I've been able to push it out a quarter on my own. So, guerrilla group maybe want to check out C.
We're on A at the moment.
Stress.
Then guys, we've only got one siege weapon up at the moment. We need more siege weapons. If you got more than 50 battle tokens, make sure you're dropping a turret.
Aduh.
Yeah, we're getting pushed hard on the left side. We're trying to get them like away from B.
Roger.
Should be able to do a good push on A.
Yeah, I think it works to a certain extent, but yeah, we're getting rolled. We'll hold it, defend it for a little bit, get rolled.
Alright.
Literally just sitting inside our gates.
Yeah, that's what I said. If you got, if you're a AOE, get up onto that turret, get up on the tents and start dropping AOEs on top of their heads. Make them regret coming near our gate.
We're winning the fight left side of forward.
Alright, more guys left side, more guys left, more left.
Yeah, we're mowing them, they're all retreating.
Followed right behind us when we push up.
Come B. Like slight left when you go out the gate.
That's a people going C. C is clear.
Nggak bisa gerak gua. Apaan anjing? Apaan bangsat itu?
I swear they got hacks. Like watching their turrets, they're just flicking to everybody, hitting every shot.
Well, I'd love to know how every single one of their members seems to go to 0 health and straight up to half. Just
they're using all infused potions. So they're using the ones above powerful. Alright guys, let's everyone regroup, except for the skirmish groups, everyone regroup in the main tent in the fort, so they can't see us. Everyone regroup in the main tent in the fort, everyone regroup in the main tent in the fort.
Okay, balik.
People outside as well?
Yep, people outside as well. Everyone come to the fort, come to the fort, come to the fort, come to the fort. Let's see what we can do. Guerrilla groups, you keep doing your thing. If you guys are actually able to lead them away, if they think it's the proper push, we might be able to get B.
They've hasted around the right
everyone
side.
prone, everyone go prone, everyone go prone. They can still see our markers.
They've hasted to A, they're hasting to A now.
Ya Allah, teman gue cuek semua, men.
Everyone get into the tent. Everyone get into the tent. Everyone stay in the tent. Everyone get in the tent. I see people running out of the tent. If you're not in skirmish group, get the fuck in the tent and prone. Alright, skirmish groups, you keep going, doing what you're doing. Everyone else, get the fuck into the main tent in the fort and go prone. They can't see us when we're prone. They can't see our markers. Like guys, I'm still watching the stream. I'm still seeing people rally out. Unless you're in a skirmish group, I want you in the main tent in the fort, and I want you on the ground.
There's a few of us in another tent, but...
Right, we're just going to chill here for about a minute. We're just going to wait for the other guys to push another point. Like, can you just voice chat into your groups? If you're not a skirmish group, voice chat in your groups in case they're not actually there, and tell everyone to get in the damn tanks. A whole bunch of them are still just killing stragglers as they're coming out. We need to make them think that they're being pushed.
Ngepron semua.
Alright, fuck it. On the count of 3, we're all running out the gate at 3:30, and we're running to A. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah,
go north gate, north gate, north gate, everyone to A. North gate, north gate, north gate. Fuck it, just don't care, everyone out. Go, 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 go.
Cari mati anjing.
Heals at the feet, AoEs at the feet. Push, push, push.
Cari mati ini, Cok. Lihat belakang gua dah sempoyongan.
All of them are over that side, so guerrilla teams go C.
Udah strategi bunuh diri anjing.
The problem was, yeah, because a bunch of people jumped up and ran out there before we did. I just saw it on the stream. It's still slightly delayed, so
yeah, I was there well before anybody else, and they were waiting for us.
No, there was 3 or 4 people fighting outside the wall.
Yeah. Alright guys, let's form up in the main
was
gate.
hiding in one of the other tents, and I could watch it.
Yeah, it's people not in Discord. Comms is a thing, guys. Like, alright, everybody out the south gate, everyone out the south gate, everyone out the south gate, everyone out the south gate, because they're still over at the other gate. Everyone out the south gate, start setting up. Tanks in the front. Make sure you're grabbing all those guys who are trying to hit our DPS. Melee, form a line, start pushing. Healers and ranged and mages, make sure you're pushing back. Let's get some turrets down.
Go. Nggak bisa, Cok. Gila.
Guys, just keep pushing. Make sure you're dropping down your fire turrets, your fire traps. Make sure you're dropping down turrets.
Harus digambar ini mah.
And I'm watching fucking this hooky dude just buy 12 flame traps and just drop them all out of front gate.
tuh.
Now, guys, just keep pushing out the south gate at the moment. Let's try to make them go. Let's try to keep them this way, so that way the other group has a chance at A.
We're pushing them back on A.
Yep, keep pushing. All right, we're trying to direct them over the direction of C, so keep going.
Do we want to do a C push here?
Might as well. If they're all running over towards A, or they're all running from us because we've sallied out hard enough, then yeah, let's push C, 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 C. I want melee and tanks in. I want ranged over further towards 210. Make sure you're using the trees coverage to get away from the turrets. I want muskets and bows to be hitting the turrets. Get them off those repeaters. Alright, C, C, C. Everyone on C, everyone on C, everyone on C, everyone on C. Make sure you're using your black holes not on the point. Make sure you're not using your black holes on the points.
Woo!
Alright, they're all at C, so guerrilla teams push A.
I know what.
Wah, sumpah, cok. Ngawur. Hah. Ngapain ini, Cok? Aduh. Stres, Everyone go to see.
That's alright. That was close.
Berapa menit lagi? 13 menit.
If anyone's got any ideas, please feel free to voice them. If you're seeing anything that I'm missing, like, please, by all means, speak up. This is me being a dick. This is me asking a serious question. If anyone has an idea, please, like, everything could help. If something you come up with that I haven't thought about could win this for us.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I just think their tanks are just too heavily geared.
No, they've got too much AOE damage.
Well, one tank drops off and we can't even kill him.
You think how quickly they killed us when we all fucking stormed the gate? There was only about 7 of them.
Yeah, it's that fire staff ice scov build.
That's it.
I've actually got the build of what it is. If anyone's interested, I can post it.
I'm interested in it because I'm running Frostfire.
We were about
Patsy.
80% on Aegis then, so if we do something like that, you guys all go to C.
Wah, manggil temen habis ini. Gak seru.
The only downside to that is if we do that again at A, we won't be able to have another crew at C.
The other thing is their turrets are just wrecking us at C every time.
Let's go!
Way too easy to defend a map.
Ya manggil temen ya, gak jadi.
Not gonna lie, that gun doesn't look like it's dead much.
Alright guys, I posted it in the Allied General and the Covenant Charter General what their ice fire build is.
Balik lagi. Yeay, balik lagi.
Alright guys, let's just keep pushing as much as we can.
Mata
Everyone to C.
nih.
Guerrillas to A. If you can stop the Zerg from coming, get in between C and A and stop.
Yeah, just delay it.
Like, yeah, as long as we can delay them, like, they're Zerging, the main Zerg's currently on B, so everyone keep pushing C if you're able to delay them, come over towards B. Because they're just going for kills, so if you want to throw yourself to the meat grinder so we can try to capture a point.
Si Hoki ini nggak mati-mati, Cok.
Start setting up turrets. If they're all concentrated on C, if someone starts setting up turrets on the right side overlooking B, we're going to try to push B again while they're all over at C. Guerrillas, make sure you're at A.
It's time to run.
Upgrade that turret.
Oh, rush B, rush B. Everybody rush B. Everybody rush B. Everybody rush B. Everybody rush B. B, 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 go. It's halfway taken.
The Zerg's here.
Balik lagi gue sih.
Okay, well, well, everyone on B. Let's try to make sure the guerrillas can try to take A. Everyone on B. Everyone on B. Everyone on B. On everyone on B.
Just need tanks to jump straight on and just YOLO in.
Way ahead.
Dump some DPS damage on.
Ya Allah.
Yeah, everybody on B. Everybody get on the B point. Everybody get on the B point. Everybody get on the B point.
Gebinya sih udah ya bro ya.
Alright, if you're still alive, rush A. If you're still alive, rush A, slow them down. If you're still alive, rush A, slow them down. Keep them distracted so we can try to take A. Like, A's nearly gone. Ah, fuck. That was bloody good try, guys. That was a bloody good effort.
Halo yang baru datang. Ah. 580 gear score anjing.
Also, whoever just killed a hooky, good fucking job. I think that was...
It was fun.
Good fucking go. Alright, they're back on A, so push C. C, 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 C. Rush C, rush C.
Ini udah strategi bundir ini mah, Cok.
They know the plan.
Yeah, oh fuck. That's just, at the moment, the plan's up in the air.
Yeah.
We've got a good push middle now.
Hit their people that are moving fast if you can, and run interference.
Let's go, pushy, see. Let's go, pushy. Di orang dalam mah. Yalah, masa nggak dikasih satu sih? Udah, lu diam. Jojoki ngapain di sana? Oh, panas.
Yeah, backline's getting fucked.
Yeah. If you die, respawn, go A. Still holding a bunch of them here at C.
Ini mah nggak ada orang, Cok. Balik. Ini orang disupportin nggak sadar diri, Cok.
Yeah, I think they know our kind of guerrilla tactic now. We're being targeted.
Alright, then guerrilla groups come back to the main squads then. Let's just start pushing as a Zerg. So guerrilla groups, you guys are no longer guerrilla groups, you're coming back to the Zerg.
They're massing the front gate at the moment.
Goblok Jojo anjing.
Range, make sure you're up on those tents, make sure you're making them regret getting near enough to your AoEs. Rack up that damage, rack up those points, that's extra XP, that's extra tokens and extra Azoth for you. Tanks, pull out your shields, jump out the front and let's try to draw them close to us so that way our AoE's got a chance to get some nice juicy kills and we can fuck them.
Probably better going outside gate here.
Lama-lama gue jadi healer sih.
Careful, A.
Sumpah, Cok. Aduh, kena beku. Ini orang nih. Bunuh.
You mind if I jump in with an observation?
Please do.
The biggest thing, two biggest things that I've seen the difference between their force and our force are when they do take a point, including their range, they'll all jump on the point. We all sit back, most of us. Another one was,
nice
they all rotate much quicker than we do.
It's because they've got a lot of kills. They're all running around with like 6 haste potions.
Yeah, correct.
I mean, once we get to the point where we're able to get a lot more kills, we'll be able to run around with 6 haste potions as well. Like, as a tank though, I'm like, I've been done 3 sallies, I've got 40 points. I don't know how much the DPS is sitting on average.
Finding Warhammer to be extremely useful against their casters.
I'm at 118.
I'm not spec for it.
Definitely fighting on the point, I think, is a big.
Alright, B's clear. Everybody, rush B. I want everyone. As you said, everyone. All DPS, healers, everything on B. Everything on B.
Udah, strategi bundir. Strategi
Front gate
bundir.
should be clear right now, so it should be safe to go out.
They're rotating through middle right now.
Yeah, care left side, they're rotating from left.
Just got pretty wiped on the left.
Hanya dapat ya nih ya. Everyone on B. Let's go.
There's Zergs over at A now.
Alright, everyone on B. Everybody get in that circle. Just, if you can see me, I'm beaconed at the moment. Just come to me. Everyone come to Kale. Everyone come to Kale. Kale is about to die. Don't come to Kale. Kale is dead. Don't go to Kale. But everybody get in the circle. Like, everyone in the circle. Don't roll backwards. Just get in the circle. Drop everything at your feet. I'm watching an entire back line at the moment. Get in the circle, you guys. Healers, range, DPS, everything in B. Everybody get in that circle. Drop all the heals at your feet. If you got an ice gauntlet, block up because you still get points. Tanks, fortify. Get on the point, guys. I'm seeing a whole back line at the moment. Get on the point. Everybody on the B. Drop everything at your feet.
Darahnya. Nggak bisa Pak, diadu Pak. Lu lihat tuh.
Alright.
Nggak bisa kayak gitu.
I definitely think you're right. I definitely think that's the way to do it, is to just drop everything at our feet like they do and stay on the point.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we're going to... Looks like they're all rushing C, so everybody, as soon as you respawn, because everyone should be respawning roughly the same time, grab a haste potion, go C. A. Everyone go A. Haste potion, run A. Everybody in that circle. Haste potion, run A. Everybody in the circle. Haste potion, run A. Everybody in the circle.
Ayo ya. In the circle ya, gua lihat nih.
Do you want some of us to try and go between the Zerg?
Yeah, everyone, if you've got like a great axe or hammer, run interference. Everybody in the circle. Hey healers, just drop your AoEs to your feet. Everybody into the circle. Alright, I'm fortified up, I'm beaconing, I'm fortifying everyone.
Dapat ya nih. Aduh. Udah kukut semua, Cok.
Alright guys, we've got a minute and a half left, so just have fun now. Like, try tactics, try different things with your weapons. It was a really good fucking effort.
Stress. Udah.
Yeah, we were so close to capping some of those.
We were bloody, like, oh my, the gorilla teams on A, when they got it, there was like a couple of pixels off. I was cheering for you guys.
Well, it's a lot further than what we've gotten in the past.
I mean, we've gotten a point in the past, but that was a couple of weeks ago.
Certainly feels more competitive compared to what it has been.
I definitely think. I definitely think the strategies are sound. I think once again our problem is just gear and levels. I mean, give it another week and this shit's going to be on an even playing field.
I think those haste rushes to the point, that last one was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I already got like 600 gear score. That's why.
Oh, nice. See, yeah, I'm not even that close.
Something worth
that-
investing in is the cleansing elixirs. It removes and provides temporary immunity to debuffs, so it you know, slows and stuff like that don't affect you for a short amount of time, and you get 3 for the price of 1.
Alright,
You
guys,
actually
so
can get that from the faction shop.
if you're interested in swapping weapons for PvP, I've put their AoE build into this Discord in the Covenant General chat and the Ally chat. So that is their build for fire and ice. If you're interested in it, feel free. Like, I think something we definitely need to do. I think we need to start looking at PvP meta. I didn't really want to. I'm not a fan of forcing people to, you know, be like, oh, if you don't have this and you can't play kind of situation. But I think judging from what we've just seen, the meta is definitely something we're going to look at.
100%.
For tanks, that means running Paladin, which is half 50 con 50 focus, like 50-50 con and focus,
Gila nih,
lifestyle
bocah
off,
masuk
and sword and
top
shield. I
5
think being able to
dulu.
drop heals at our own feet will definitely be a massive improvement. And we run amber gems in
Gems,
our
yeah.
swords, so that way our swords take damage off our focus.
The other thing I want to point out, every single one of them have the 580 weapons. Every single one. There was probably like 4 or 5 that didn't.
And some
But
of them 600.
yeah, they've all got max weapons.
Alright, so Sick One, Rexroth, Blackie Chan, Sugar Tan, and Jojo XIX. Congratulations on being the top 5. A fucking amazing job from all of you guys. I really wish it showed how much I tank, because it's like, you did fuck all damage, and you died a shit ton, but you got a bunch of assists. It's like, yeah, but how much did I tank?
Yeah, I was just looking at that. So I'm like, ooh, I made bottom 5 because I switched to tank.
But overall, guys, like, it's like you saw, like, you know, I'm not blowing smoke out of my ass. The results are in front of you, considering the fact we had a bunch of 50s and low 50s, mid 50s in our group, and only a couple of you guys are 16 fully geared. We made them sweat. We nearly took B, we nearly took C, we nearly took A multiple times, not just the one time. Like,
Kenapa
the
kau
results
situ,
are
Asia?
speaking from themselves.
They couldn't just stand there and laugh at us at our gate this time around.
No, every time they came to the gate, you guys hopped up on that tent and made them bleed for it. It was great to watch Hookie have to like roll away, heal, pop a regeneration potion, and turn into an ice block.
Cukup lebih berak, Cuk. Bentar.
Speaking for myself on this, I think I'm going to drop musket for PvP because
Kita akhiri streamnya. Thank you
I
guys.
just found that I was
Dadah,
doing being a lot more effective with the
Dadah,
hatchet
dadah.
and the warhammer. And I'm
Iya,
not
udah
even
like, udah
specialized
subscribe
for
kalau
it.
ada.
Alright, so a couple of things I want to